All right. Stream is live and going. Give me a mic check.
Testing, testing.
Beautiful. Everyone sees and hears you guys. Okay. So, last we left off, as we had stated before and kind of got you guys up to speed, you guys kind of got a tour of the new land here. It appears that Edgar has taken his role as some sort of leader type situation for this town. The cathedral has been turned into some sort of a barracks hub of some sort. It appears to cater to a military-like situation with a training circle. They've they've definitely redesigned the inside to have kind of a barracks trading hub as they get more and more supplies. The current policy is you give something, you take something. In that, wine seems to be the main purveyor of this, taking his title of some sort of an armory master or an inventory specialist. Since he has nowhere else to be, I guess it's a good fit for him. Egnor, who's recently acknowledged wine, seemed to be picking up where they left off. As Egnor stays at the armory for the moment. Ding, ding, ding at the main gate. You guys were called to arms here at the main gate. You guys rushed to see what was amiss, where you would look into the eastern fields with the Whitestone Mountains cresting in the background as purple, darkish skies. Think thunderclouds. Kind of an atmosphere is creeping towards this town. Upon seeing the ground level and looking into the distance, you see a variety. I don't even think a variety is the proper way to say it. You see a myriad of ghoulish humanoids kind of dragging their feet, pushing their way towards town. And when I say a lot, I mean a fucking lot. Behind them, these three different looking humanoids, although those three do share some degree of characteristics of each other. Two of which have a glowing blue hand in the sky, like a dark, eerie kind of, the eerie little fucking mystical green bluish hand concept. With staves in their hand, and the one in the middle seems to be wearing some degree of armor, who also seems to be shouting in some sort of dark speech that right now you just are unaware of based on what I proactively had saw on your character sheets.
So it's not abyssal?
It is not abyssal. Although he does seem to be adorned in a fancier leather of some sort with a bow at his back and two long swords on either hand. Behind them even further, an individual, much like what you see on the wall right now, with a green flame in hand, raises it up, pulls towards Oscar. And this Celtic music does not match what's going on right now.
My suffering begins with the Celtic moon.
And then they drop the rock.
So, as this creature kind of pulled its arm up in front of him and it kind of clenched its fist onto this green flame, immediately, now mind you, this is distance, right? This is we're looking pretty far, but it's almost as if this person, thing, humanoid, whatever it is staring right through your pupils, Oscar, and you feel the weight in your hand crush and almost like someone just dropped a 50-pound weight in your one hand. What is it, your left hand that has the ring?
Correct.
Almost as this weight, boom, and then this weight, and it's pulling you to the ground, and then you see this person with the green flame begin to kind of tug, like a pull inward towards his chest, and your hand begins to kind of reach out towards him. Because the ring is physically embedded and fused into your finger, you feel it pulling you from your finger. Where are you right now on this map? Is it accurate to where you are?
I would definitely be behind the front line peeps, but like I was sort of giving like some like orders and like instructions to the people as soon as I realized the situation. Like I was like, get arrows, like get arrows available and get some oil and stuff so that you can set them aflame
Well, as that
easily.
happened, the guard captain, let's call him, commands a fire, and they unleash an entire volley into the air. Granted, they're only maybe 16 to 18 deep, but you see these arrows fly simultaneously, fluttering into the ground, and fall short of all their intended targets as they cock back another arrow and kind of aim it into the sky, waiting for the next call. The captain doesn't say anything yet. Give me a strength check, flat strength check, please. Not a check, not a saving throw.
Me?
Oscar, yeah.
All right, let me open up my sheet. All right, guys, you're a friendly neighborhood Oscar.
Oscar, your arm is you're trying to pull back, but it's almost as if it's about to pull out of your socket. You just start to get pulled closer to. You're leaning backwards, but your feet keep on sliding. Keith, you were right in front of Oscar, and you could see Oscar struggling to. It's like some sort of invisible tug of war that he's losing.
Being that it's magic, I think I'm just gonna try to hide probably behind the fence over here.
Absolutely. Oscar, you get pulled 10 feet closer, right behind Fate. Fate, you also see Oscar with his hand basically outstretched towards this human with the green flame in his hand, pulling it inwards, and you see him almost literally tug of war coming past you.
I'm gonna grab him and push him back. Like, what are you doing? Like, get in line. You want to live for tomorrow or what?
Give me a strength check flat, Fate. And do it with advantage because there you go, 16 with the advantage. 16 is not the number I'm looking for. As you attempt to put your hands on his shoulder and kind of be this human wall for Oscar, he's practically toppling you over as you both kind of crush into the fortifications here. And you both kind of lean into it, and it's practically pulling, in this case here, the cart, the wagon. It's practically pushing the wagon over. That's how much force is pulling through the both of you. Oscar,
How far is he from me?
Fate is practically
No, not Fate, the guy.
Oh, he's hundreds of feet away.
Hundreds of feet?
Hundreds of feet away. He's looking straight at you. In fact, the longer he looks, the more you feel like his eyes glow. And then as his eyes glow, your vision starts to kind of get flashes and flashes. So as your flashes are happening, before I go into that tangent, Fate and Oscar, what's going on with this hand of yours?
Well, you're asking me to tell him what's happening?
I'm telling you, what are you going to do about it?
Okay. I'm going to try to avert my gaze for a moment, for but a moment, and see if there's like a change in what's going on as I try to force it back.
You turn your head and squint your eyes to see if that changes anything. Fate, you see Oscar turning his head and squinting his eyes. What's Fate going to do about that? Or what's Fate planning on doing here?
I'm gonna try and take his feet out from under him, and maybe then he can't move so well.
That's what?
All right. No, I'm cool with it. That's fantastic. You know what? I'm just gonna say you're able to trip him. You're in a perfect situation. You try to knock him prone to see if he can prevent getting pulled, and that's perfectly fine. For flavor purposes, Oscar, fate kind of attempts to help by lowering your center of gravity as he kind of guides you to the ground, still holding on. As this arm, once again, feels like it's getting pulled out of its socket by its ring finger. You could feel the knuckles in your finger begin to pop. Because of you cracking your knuckles. But you can both give me a strength save again, individual, both of you.
As this happens, I'm gonna yell, Keith, bring me your bag, quick.
So,
and he said, make a strength save.
Yep. Let me get the strength saves first, and then we can go on the whole case scenario. 1 second. So fate rolled a 9, Oscar, with a 19. Not the number I'm looking for, man.
What?
Yeah, dude. I'm sorry. This is a hard check. Intentionally designed that way. So, you are both on the floor. Fate holding on to you as well. And you still feel the both of you getting tugged as it's you're leaving scratch marks in the ground. You know, like if you're dragging your feet, the earth just gets ruffled up. As you shout towards Keith, Oscar. And what do you say to Keith?
Keith, I need your bag, quick, please.
I'm gonna kind of peek from around there. What do you need it for?
I need to stick my hand in it. Just come on, please.
Hesitant because I don't know if his hand's gonna or finger's gonna pop off and take my bag with it. I don't think that's a good idea, Oscar.
Keith, this is really not the time.
As you're getting pulled and pleading for your life, the fortifications begin to tip over and it pulls you through it slowly.
Can we just cut off your finger?
No, it won't work. It'll just kill me.
That's why you don't mess with magic, Oscar.
Your bag is magic.
It doesn't harm anyone.
Keith, just please. As he's being dragged on the ground.
As you are all pleading and talking back and forth, another volley from the town guards fly, hitting nobody yet again as it just kind of flutters everywhere. These guys are new town's guard in their defense. Kavul, Cal, Azar, you see all this shit going on. What are you three doing, thinking, planning? What's going on? Starting with Kavul.
Seeing them getting dragged, I'd probably try to jump and pull them back.
Okay, so you want to jump on the dog pile, basically?
Yeah, I pretty much want to grab both their belts and just still stand up and brace myself backwards with my feet,
sure.
Tug of war. So
roll a strength check with advantage. This time you can add your proficiency with it. Give you a little bit of a bonus since you got 2 people on this dog pile already.
Okay, so it'll be a +3 on this.
Heyo! It's whispered, but I will absolutely take that roll.
Shit.
He totally rolled a 22.
Yeah, still on whisper from last time when I was dying.
That's okay. As you grab both of their belt buckles, you dig your lizard feet into the ground as the claws kind of come out, giving yourself extra traction. And you pull back. And Oscar, you feel as if your finger's about to get ripped off. Before we go there, Cal, what are you going to do?
There we go. Cal is still at the bottom of the wall. How big exactly is this wall? Or this fence?
I mean, enough to stand behind and fire arrows all over it.
Oh, okay. So, in other words, I can reach them while I'm on the horse?
You could reach them. You got to be more specific. Which wall are we talking about here? We talking about the main town wall or the ones that the guards are behind?
Whatever one we're standing behind, whatever one Oscar is at. Like, are you talking like a small palisade or literally just like a fence type wall?
Fate, are you able to stream for him? Are you watching anything right now, Dirkish, or are you going by Theater of the Mind at the moment?
Theater of the mind.
Are we able to follow? Can you watch a stream if possible to give you better context?
I can give it a shot. Let's see.
It's spelled.
Okay, so a fence, just like I thought.
Yeah,
okay,
it's just
so
just piled up stuff.
Yep, I can see that. Cal is going to move a little bit closer. He's actually going to try to direct the archers the next time, but by I guess telling the commander when a better time to shoot would be.
Okay.
Azar, on the other hand, seeing that Oscar is having trouble, is going to go up and attempt to help Oscar.
So it looks like Oscar's no longer being pulled, with Kavul and Fate just kind of digging their heels in and trying to make sure that Oscar doesn't get yanked away. Azar would see this. So imagine Oscar on his belly, right? Face down on his belly with his left hand outstretched, getting pulled through this fence, wall, whatever you want to call it. You got Kavul hanging on to Fate's and Oscar's belt, kind of digging heels and pulling backwards. You got Fate basically dogpiling on top of Oscar, trying to grab him and pulling him just to kind of keep him stationary. This hand, as you start to see the ring slide just slightly, you see blood beginning to trickle, Azar.
I have a glove on my hand.
Okay, so you don't feel the trickle or see the goddamn trickle, but goddamn it, his hand is pulling out, and it looks like it's a big deal. So what's Azar going to do about it?
Azar sees the hand moving, but doesn't know what exactly is going on. Let me check something real fast. Stupid thing. Oh, come on. Sorry. Okay, so Azar knows that the ring is evil. That's the hand with the ring on it, which is the only glove that he's also wearing.
Correct, but there is a magical glove over his hand.
Yep, there is a magical glove. Is there... trying to think of what actually he could do. He's going to reach down, he's going to pull off the glove and try to hold the hand, or not pull off the glove, but he's going to try to push down on the ring. He doesn't know that the ring's being pulled off, but it does seem that there's something going on there.
Sure, give me an Azar strength check.
Okay. Going to be...
Azar puts all of his weight on the top of Oscar's hand, and if Azar was to plank on his hand, he would turn into a seesaw, as his hand does not budge at all.
Would I be able to say anything at this
You
point?
could say whatever the hell you want, absolutely.
Oscar would say, I just need I need to stick my hand in the bag. He won't be able to interfere if it's in the bag.
I'm just gonna keep insisting. No, we're not. It's not happening.
Keith, will you just help me this one time? I'm gonna lose my goddamn hand.
Oscar, roll a persuasion check. And you're pleading for your life. I'll even give it to you at advantage. Keith, roll a wisdom saving throw. In private to me, please. All right, Keith. I got your save here. You look at Oscar Keith, and there's fear. There's fear in Oscar's eyes at the moment.
So I have an idea. What if I use that black rope and tie you down, hand included?
It's still being pulled off. Just let me stick my hand in the bag. I just need to stick it in the bag.
How desperate is he?
There's like over 36 zombies marching towards town with God knows what's behind. This is a pretty perilous situation. I mean, this is not stressing the decisions that's Kate. I'm just in general. I mean, you're looking around. This is no joke.
So after looking into his eyes and feeling kind of sorry for him, I guess I'll take the bag off of my hip and try to put his hand in there. But just be careful. It doesn't go in to my that pot thingy that's in there. That I made look like a quiver.
Well, I don't want the pot, so it wouldn't happen that way. So does she stick her hand, my hand, in the bag?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
The moment you place your hand in that bag, Kavul, you pull backwards, and I'm going to say, fuck it, you move back 5 feet because you're holding on with such force. In fact, everyone that's in that dog pile falls back about 5 feet as you all tumble to the floor, and you're all effectively prone for the moment. Cal yells, fire! As he nets another volley out with the guard. Advantage. Ooh. Hold on. That's pretty good. One moment. You see 3 zombies plop, 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 hit the ground. And... one moment. You see 3 zombies hit the ground. 2 of them stand back up slowly.
Yeah, that's one down at least. I've performed this song before. I love this song.
Awesome. Nevertheless, you guys have maybe about 1 round's worth of actions you wish to do before we get on to the big fight, guys. So what's the plan? Let's start with Keith.
So I'm just gonna stand there and hold this bag because I'm not sure how long I need to be standing here for. So my hands are otherwise preoccupied. So I'm just kind of waiting until he tells me I can take it out.
All right, Oscar.
I'm going to steady myself down and grab some rope or something and try to noose the thing around my hand.
Okay.
Noose the bag around my hand.
Okay.
Okay, I won't take anything. I'll give you this thing back. But as long as he can do that, I can't take my hand out. Holy fucking shit, what was that? That was cheating. That was fucking cheating. I have to kill him. He has to die.
Fate, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get back up, slide over, and get my bow out, and get ready to shoot.
All right, Cal.
Cal is preparing to. How fast are the zombies moving? Or the creatures?
Not too fast.
Based on the look, are we talking 10 feet, 20 feet?
I mean, if you're looking at rules as written, their speed is 20.
Okay. He is going to prepare for when they're. How close are they to the wall right now?
They'll be on the map on initiative.
Oh, okay. So he
should
is
we-
going to wait until they're on the map, but he's preparing to jump the fence with the glaive out, giving him a 10-foot reach.
All right. And Kavul, what are you heading? What are you planning on doing?
So we're gonna move back to this position here. Is there any? Are they within like 120 feet of us right now, or no?
I mean, for aesthetic purposes, let's just say they'll be in range for you guys on initiative. So this is more of a prep round for you guys.
Okay, then. What to do? What to do? Yeah, I'll just prepare. Or try not to scare the guards at all.
Fantastic. Oscar, as you stand up, those eyes, although the green flame, he kind of closes his hand. And you see this once again in the distance, right? He closes that hand, and as he still looks at you, you hear inside your head screams and torment. And once again, those flashes begin to happen again in your head. The flash itself looks vaguely familiar. It appears to look very similar to that, as if you're looking into a mirror, except pale skin, interesting attire, kind of nice clothing. As you look directly into its face, it opens its mouth up, and you can see fangs. You're welcome to make a Arcana check. Well, what do you think will be the check for undead? Religion. Let's go a religion check.
Okay. I am proficient, but I rolled it. Damn.
Well, because this person looks very much like you, I'm going to give you the advantage on that, because that's... So, it kind of reminds you of your pops, man.
My dad's a vampire? And Oscar, like, says this, like, he literally, he's like, wait. My dad, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, there's so many questions, so much, I need to kill this guy. He has answers I need.
All right. Let's get our initiatives rolling, boys and girls.
Frog, quick question.
Yeah.
Do I happen to see any of the like guards folk that were like still coming out gathering the stuff I had asked them to gather last time?
You got to be more specific, Chief.
I had asked them to get like oil and like bring out torches so that they can shoot out flaming arrows after I cover them in grease.
I mean, there would have been a guy who would have ran back into town, but this is all happening pretty quick. It'll take him some time to get out here with it.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be in the barracks. All right. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna do it immediately anyway. Initiative. Did I click? I don't have to click on my token anymore. 18. All right. Adding my initiative now.
All right. As you
That
guys...
was so stressful.
Yes, it was. As you guys get your initiative on, feel free to wait for me as I place things on the table. This might take a second, dudes.
Is initiative mod or value the one we change on our characters in game?
Value. The mod doesn't really, I don't think, matter for what we're doing, right?
It just matters for tie breaks.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'll include that then. I didn't think about that. Good point, Kavul.
Yeah, Kavul, you're exactly right. That's for tiebreakers.
What have we got over here, dude? Damn. You sure you want to charge into this, Dirk?
Oh, Oscar would say, I'm gonna try to keep a bunch of the zombies busy. You guys focus on the bigger threats if you can.
Now, I will stress to you, just because you see what's on the battlefield, it doesn't mean that's all that's on the battlefield. There's guards fighting to the left and right of you as well, but for purposes of this combat, this is your field. This is your section that you're defending. Make sense?
Yeah.
I'm just setting this up so I can make it a little fair here, guys. Give me 1 second here. I don't want them charging up too forward. Just a moment.
Do we have someone new?
All right. Let me know when you guys have all your shit together. Everyone
Just
got their
checking.
initiatives?
Did you put mine in?
Oh, I did not. What did you... 1 second. Let me go do that real quick. Forgot that you weren't in...
Azar got
No
a
problem.
2 and Cal got a 10.
It actually went differently. The rolls, because I was disconnected, didn't go right. It's a 2 for Cal and a 10 for Azar.
Should your HP be topped off, Dirk? On your character?
Yes. And thank you.
Okay, everyone's initiative is activated as well. Rolling
think so.
initiative in 3, 2, 1. Kaith has not set her initiative.
It was on there. I said it.
1 second. Let me double check your token right quick.
Never mind, because I did the other token.
Uh-huh.
My bad.
Let me know when you're ready.
Go ahead. It's in there.
Refresh.
Yeah, you forgot you had a new one too, right?
I did forget.
Yeah, 3 of us did.
You need to change your initiative number again. It says here you rolled a 100.
You want me to change it? Or are you all set, Cave?
No, hold on a second. I have to turn the other one off. There we go. Try again.
Yay!
See, I knew I did one of them.
Oh, they're white. Oh no.
Alright, I might actually have to really take control here. Give me 1 second here. This might be a little bit of a micromanage here on my part. Okay, cool. What I'm going to do for sake of time and not spend 2 hours in this combat here, at least that's not the plan. Whenever there's a group of zombies in line, I'm just going to move them all simultaneously, okay?
Makes sense.
Kind of group them into squads, I guess, or what have you.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. So, it is time. As the sky darkens, they get closer. These creatures coming out from the high grass and the trees. You hear some of the guardsmen recognizing some of these zombies. Some saying, that looks like my cousin, or something akin to, look, it's Mr. Martin from the farm, from the dairy farm, or what have you, things of that nature, as it seems to be an army of locals and recognizable folk. These zombies don't seem to be too decayed, as they seem to be fairly fresh. One of the Deathlocks make their way onto the battlefield from underneath and behind some cover in the tree, raises its ghostly blue hand, opens it up, and then squeezes its fist, making the order to attack. One moment. You begin to see a swirl of magical death energy, and bones begin to kind of fly around him. Oscar, you're up.
All right, Frog. So you're gonna need Oscar is going to pull out one of his spell scrolls, and say, please, just please. And I'm gonna use my ability to give myself advantage. And I'm going to cast plant growth via the spell scroll as long as it works.
All right, make your Arcana check. What level is plant growth?
3, so it's a 15.
15. Okay. Roll
All
your
right.
Arcana.
Yes!
With a 17, the spell scroll, as you begin to read the words of this plant, or of the scroll, excuse me, the scroll begins to kind of glow and hum and emit a greenish hue, a dark greenish hue, as the light begins to shine into your hands and wrists. You point your wrists out and you throw out this energy. Tell me what happens.
So, these guys are all in the tall grass, right? Well, they're gonna regret that because in a 100-foot radius, so 200 feet in total, like diameter area. So I'm gonna try to like get all of them, as well as the like 30 something feet in front of them. And the rest is like surrounding and behind them. All the grass and stuff around them begins to grow thicker, more lush, and begin to like sort of wrap around their legs and ankles and so on and so forth. As far and if possible, I'd like to also get the wights and the necromancer as well, as if they fit within that 200-foot
Well, you're
diameter.
not gonna get the necromancer, but you will get everything else as far as this section is concerned. Even some of the sections bleed over into the other zones. I'll even give you that. These dotted lines that I put on the board, you said 30 feet in front of the zombies. Is that kosher for you?
Yeah, like 30 feet in front of them.
Okay,
And essentially
so here's what I
this
want to do.
does.
Hold on one second. What I'll do is I'm just going to draw a straight line, and let's just say everything behind that line, because I'm pretty sure you don't want me to count 200 square. We'll say everything behind that line is considered plant growth. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, sure. And yeah, but let's see if there's that one. Actually, can you make it 20 feet in front of? Nah, screw it. No need to change. Fuck it. I said 30. It's 30. That's perfectly fine.
Okay.
And as Oscar does that, he's and you guys all see everything become more like lush and thick and everything like that. I will, so I can leave areas within the plant growth without without it being like that. And I'm going to choose like just like this middle line, like in the direct middle like line is going to be clear. Like the plant growth does not affect that line.
Okay,
So
so
that-
you're leaving an alleyway.
Exactly.
Seem about right to you?
Can you make it just one row? All right,
Okay.
perfect. And Oscar would just be like, that'll slow them all down to almost a lull. I left an area open so that you guys can charge forward if you want, and also to narrow down their preferred routes to get to us. And with that, Oscar's gonna just
And you said you basically made the grass really high, right? Just basically engulfing everything.
the grass would it's more lush and thick, and it makes it harder for things to get through as they're like sort of as you
I get
move
that.
through it,
I'm,
they're, like
I'm
grass-
asking you to tell me what it looks like. I want to know what kind of plant life
Oh.
you're doing here.
It's whatever plants it currently is. It's just like really thick grass essentially.
Okay, so the high grass they're cutting through gets thicker and higher. Absolutely. Okay, would that be your turn?
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna use the. I'm gonna like use the like crouch down and use the hide action as a bonus
Absolutely.
action.
And you do so absolutely taking full cover behind the fence line. Fate, you're up.
Is anything like visible to shoot now?
Absolutely not. Everything is covered in high grass.
Um. Hmm. Hmm. That's, it's kind of weird. So, Dirk, you thinking we just go for it?
Oh, you kidding? He's already on the horse and ready to go.
Green's gonna, or Fate will. Fate's just gonna go around the fence. He's gonna pop over right here for now.
Okay, absolutely. All right, so I might need your help helping identify some of these zombies. So zombie number 18 and 19. 18 and 19. There's 18. Zombie 18.
Right here. Zombie 19's right here.
19 right here. So basically, if these guys move 20, I can only move. Is that half?
No, it's even. It's they
a
can
quarter
move 5.
speed. Yeah, I move
Yeah.
quarter speed or 10. So basically 10 feet if I dash. Okay. So, yeah, and technically you don't see these guys, but I'm not going to take the time to hide every single one of these fucking things because these guys are in high grass. You would hear shambling kind of in the brush, but no real. I mean, you'll see the tops of the grass kind of flutter as it gets knocked through. You'll hear some moaning and whatnot. But what you are going to hear.
So would they see these guys, like the ones that aren't in the tall
The
grass?
whole area is covered in lush high grass. That's the spell. Everything that's behind the line is overgrown.
Oh, okay. I didn't intend for it to.
Well, that's the spell.
Like. I mean, okay.
So you hear a shout from inside the high grass, an eerie, "You will all become one of us." Which takes us to zombie 8, 14, and 7. Here's 14, 10 feet. 8 and 7, 7, 10 feet. 8 is around here, so there's you are. Boom. Which takes us now to white number 1. And I have a hot mic. If whoever can address that, please, that would be great. Zombies number 1 and 11 will continue to shamble forward because that's what they do. Here's 11. And here's number 1. Kavul, you're up. As you hear shambling in high brush, once again, everything behind this white line, outside of this little cornrow channel, it's just really high, overgrown, magical grass.
Okay. That makes things difficult. Oh, perfect. Can you tell me the range on that? Sorry.
120.
125.
Anything's within 120, eh? Well, I will move up a little bit, so if something stuff's in range, like jump up here real quick. I'll be moving right back just to get something in range.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Go ahead.
But yeah. Then I'll cast Chill Touch.
On who? Does it require line of sight?
It does not require line of sight. It just requires a space of a creature within range.
A space within. Wait, you can in a space of a creature.
Space of a creature within range.
Okay, I
require
mean,
sight.
ideally, by you jumping up on the fence line, I already indicated you would see moving grass, which clearly would indicate a location of something. So, you know what? Sure, that sounds cool. I'll give that to you.
Yeah, and then I'd try to get 2 of them with my Reaper ability.
Okay.
So
Which, you gotta be more specific. Which
They
ones?
have to be within 5 feet of each other. So let's say 10 and 20.
10 and 20. All right, and there's a spell save DC on
Nope, it's an attack.
It's an attack. Okay.
First one is an 18 to hit.
18 absolutely hits.
Second one is a 19 to hit.
19 absolutely hits. Roll damage.
So, oh, I did not want to do that again. Sorry. First damage is 4 necrotic, and the second is 10 necrotic. And until the start of my next turn, they cannot heal. And if they're undead, they also have disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Fantastic. Would that be your turn? As your Chill Touch, not only does it hit into these creatures with a miniature AoE, the high grass itself begins to kind of decay in that location.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
All right. That takes us to 13, 16, 4, and 3. 13, 16, 4, and 3. 13. Here's 13. 16, 4, and 3. There's 3. 13, 16, 4, and 3. 13, there's 16. 13, 16, 4, and there's 4. As you once again hear kind of slashing through the high trees and brush. That takes us now to Kaith.
All right. How much can I really see being so short?
Worse where you are. You have to look over a wall, and you're gonna have a hard time seeing anything at the moment.
Why'd you go open that tower?
Okay, so yeah, can I dash to that tower?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so I'm in the tower.
Yep.
So I'm gonna use my dash as my bonus action, so I can still shoot with my short bow.
Well, 1 second here. Let me see something. Let me just double check. Be true to form here. So 30. You know what? Sure, why not? You're just barely there. Let's just say you're up here for now.
I mean, technically, I would have 75.
Even better. Not to mention, don't you have a climb speed?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you would have climbed up the side. That's fine.
Okay. Now I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Let's see which one. Can I see any from up there?
You don't physically see them directly. Like, you might see the crowns of their head, but it's high grass and it's not going to be an object barrier. So I'll give you a regular attack. No advantage, no disadvantage.
Let's go for number 13.
Okay. With a 12, it strikes number 13 dead in his top of its skull. Sure, roll damage. Four piercing damage as an arrow is kind of sticking through its cheek down to just underneath its jaw. But it's with the arrow still stuck in its face. It's still marching its way closer towards you guys. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, I can't do anything else.
17, 12, and 19. 17, 12, and 19. 17, come on, frozen. 17, here's 12. 17, thank you. Thank you. And 12. All right. That takes us to Azar.
Azar is going to first he's going to stand up and he's going to look over the wall. And are there any zombies within range of a short bow?
I mean, yeah,
That he can see?
they're within range, but you're looking at the high grass, not from an elevated level.
Yep.
If maybe you were to hop on top of, but you're on top of your horse, aren't you?
Not Azar.
Oh,
Azar
you're
doesn't
talking
have
about
a horse.
Azar. I mean, he could take a shot. Sure, if he jumps up on the wall, that would be fair. I gave Kavul that same option.
Okay, he will go ahead and do that. And he's going to go ahead and take a shot.
And your arrow just kind of vanishes into high grass.
And then he is going to turn and look at me, and as his bonus action, he is going to... Did it work? Oh, 1 second. He's going to hit Cal with a Shield of Faith.
Absolutely. That brings your AC up by what, 2?
2.
I will go ahead and... did you ever make me a token for Cal?
No, I'm still working on it.
All right, I will temporarily move your shit up. Here's what I'm going to do. There you go. The 18 is what it is now. The 16 is what it is without it. Okay.
It should have been an 18 already. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, it should have been an 18 already.
So you should be at 20?
Never mind. Sorry, I for some other reason I still had the plate armor put in, not the splint. So never mind, you're good.
Okay. Next up is Cal.
Cal is going to... Oops. Fixing this. Cal is going to, on his horse, he's going to jump back, and looks like it's a 19 is my AC right now.
Okay.
He is going to have his horse jump the fence, and how close are the creatures to the edge of the...
They're not even attackable yet for you.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So he's going to jump up, and he's going to be between Fate and the undead.
All right, this is
off
via
to the
horseback,
side.
right?
Via horseback.
Why don't you roll me an animal handling, as you and Applejacks aren't necessarily trained each other yet. You only had like maybe 2 or 3 days together.
We've had more than that. We've had about 4.
Sure, 3.5. All right, cool. Thank you for the animal handling. I'll keep that in mind. All right, next up is the rest of the zombies. So we have 20, 15, 2, 5, 6, and 10. 20, 15, 2, 5, 6, and 10. 20, 15, 2, 5, 6, and 10. 20, 2, 5, 6, and 20, 15, 2, 5, 6, 20.
This is
I believe that's all of them. All right, takes us to the top of round 2. Deathlock. You hear shambling, but you don't see anything else. A slight hue of blue light can be seen twinkling kind of near that tree, hiding behind it a wee bit. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, he's going to do that instead. Oh, well, hold on 1 second. His speed. So a quarter of that. Just move right here. Okay, cool. Next up, Oscar. Oscar, you can use... I can't hear you.
Oh, sorry. I was worried that I was the hot mic, so I muted myself. So
Gotcha.
Oscar is gonna like sit up a bit, and he's like, "Why isn't anyone firing? Why is the grass so damn tall? It was what?" And then he's gonna he's like, and he's gonna look around. So the guy with the stuff for the flaming arrows isn't anywhere to be seen.
Not yet, no. But a volley does fly, by the way, and you hear what sounds like flesh getting hit by arrows.
All right, and Oscar is going to dash and move up. Like, how far is this from me? That's 145. All right, so Oscar's gonna go, and he's just gonna go his 60 with his dash, and I need to zoom in closer to get the. Come on, it's not like syncing. Oh, okay, there it is. All right, and then he's going to in the 60 feet in front of him, he's going to cast he's gonna cast grease like on the plot there.
Can you link grease to me?
Yeah, sure.
I just want to see if there's a line of sight component to it.
Within range.
Point within range, yeah. You could absolutely do it.
All right, I'm gonna do that. And so yeah, like this area here, and
it's like
Oscar's
it's a
gonna
10-foot square, right?
yeah, so it's 4 squares. Oscar's like, if someone try to light that, it'll set the whole thing aflames. They want to the grass going that high was not the plan, but you know, it could come if they're all set on fire because of it. Screw it, am I right? And yeah, and I have to roll a d20.
Absolutely.
I did not get the 1, so that's that. And Oscar will end his turn
All right,
in
Fate.
the front lines, terrified.
Fate, you're up.
All right. Well, I don't know what I can do here. Can I?
Do you have any means of fire?
What's the movement on a zombie?
Slower than us.
Slow.
And even slower currently.
I'm just gonna move right there and
Just
That's
waiting for it.
yeah.
All right.
Do you have any fire, good sir?
I have a torch, but I don't know how I'm gonna get there to light it.
Set an arrow on fire.
The zombies 18 and 19 are going to yield their turn to wait for everybody else and clutter up, including the white, the deathlock, and Kavul. So Kavul, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna pull the same exact maneuver.
All right.
Hop up and chill touch the same 2.
Absolutely, roll it up.
19 and a 9.
The 19 slams. I'm going to go in order of closest to furthest. So, boom. Your chill touch kind of decays this area.
For 13 necrotic damage.
Ooh, that's sexy. Hold on. As you hear a zombie, and fall to the ground.
I'm not sure if it counts because he can't heal it all with that.
Say what?
He can't be healed at all with that.
Ooh, hold on one second.
Can't regain hit points.
Hold on one second, please. Let me read something.
Yeah, I can put it in chat again if you want.
No, I understand what you're doing. I'm just double checking to see. I'm reading Undead Fortitude to see how it's worded. 1 second.
Gotcha.
No, I'll just read it verbatim here. It says here, it must make a con save, blah, 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 so the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant from a critical hit. On a success, the zombie drops to 1 HP instead. So I'm not gaining health. I just don't die.
Yeah, I wasn't sure the word.
No, that's
either,
good. That was creative. I didn't think of it that way, but nevertheless here. So, 5. Okay.
Does a 9 hit the other one?
No. Oh yes, 9 does hit the other one. Excuse me. Roll second damage.
Awesome.
I forgot these guys were 8, not 11.
12 necrotic for the other one.
Beautiful. The other zombie. I mean, you don't see anything, but you
we
hear
don't see
something.
stuff.
Yeah, sorry, I'm juggling here. All right, cool. Boom.
Then I just hop back with the other guards. Like, and I'll just look at them and like, I'll guard this with you,
Keith.
and just baring my teeth as well.
Okay, I am going to shoot at the same one.
Absolutely. Straight roll
So
since you're really
13.
high up. Oh my God, yes. As you hear arrow piercing through the air, colliding with solid flesh. Not sure exactly what it hit, but you hear the contact made. 8 piercing, sexy. Fantastic. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay right where I'm at.
Absolutely. Azar.
Had myself muted again. Azor's going to do the same thing. He's standing on top of the wall. He's going to keep his spell active, and he's going to try to shoot at a random zombie.
Sure.
He's having trouble seeing them, so...
Yep, he's jumping up on the wall. He's cocking it back. And he hears flesh collide with arrow. Which zombie? You said the nearest zombie?
Yeah, I'd be the nearest one.
Roll damage for me, buddy.
Oh, whoops, sorry. 6 damage.
Beautiful. As you hear, oh, kind of a groan. And that takes us to Cal.
Cal, on the other hand, all the zombies, the nearest one is still 15 or more feet into the bramble, right?
I mean,
That
like I
we
said,
can
you
tell?
don't have direct eyes, so your character would not know this, but you hear them getting closer.
Okay. So he's going to move up until he is, let's say, 30 feet away from the edge of the bramble.
Okay, 30 feet away from the edge of the bramble. We could do that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Is he able to see any of them?
Like I said, you see the tops of the grass kind of moving. It seems to be about 10 to 15 feet in as you kind of whip your javelin in that general direction. You hear the same target that Azar hit as your javelin slams into flesh, piercing through the high grass for 6 piercing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Would that be your turn?
Yep, that's his turn, and that's the lucky javelin.
All right. Now it is everybody else's turn. Now, I did it like this so I didn't have to keep on counting shit. So.
Sense for the zombies.
By the way, that was the only javelin he has.
Gotta love dealing with a whole lot of hordes, eh?
Do you think you can grease another grease on the very front of one of these?
Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, I'm gonna do some more grease. I just want to get one of them lit first before, because if we wait too long, they're just gonna pass the first one.
A firebolt flies across the sky into one of the guards at the tower as he falls to his death. Whoa! And hits the ground. A volley fires back from the town guard. Oh my God, they just don't hit shit today. As you hear thuds of arrows hitting dirt and earth and high grass, which takes us now to...
Damn, so they have someone with fire on their side.
It seemed to have come from the necromancer in the back, in the far, far back. You know what? I'm sorry, there's spells here that I could possibly do, but I'm thinking... No, we're good. Oscar, you're up.
question: did you light a torch, Fate?
Not yet.
Ah, shit. All right. Then Oscar will he's going to yeah, I guess I'll do that then. I'm going to cast grease in this area, the diagonal area
Yep.
from the one over there. And Oscar's like, I'm sort of tapping out my spells quick, but what's we need that torch thing done quick, and I have to roll another d20. Damn it! And he's gonna pull out a torch so that Fate doesn't have to. He's gonna hand Fate the torch, and he's like, "All right, you're all set. You just need to spark it and then just toss it in like near the front, okay?"
I'm gonna say it takes half your movement to hand him a torch.
He's adjacent to me, but okay.
Yeah, the
and then
action of pulling out the torch is half the movement, like any other item.
Okay. All right, and then I'm going to dash back.
Hey, Frog.
Yeah.
And just remind you, since you're dealing with a lot, that you can make him roll on his chart whenever he does a spell. If you feel like
only if he rolls a 1.
No, because he used his ability for advantage.
Oh, that was earlier. Yeah, you're right.
I just wanted to remind you, since you're dealing with a lot of stuff. So
If you want me to roll on the table, that's what I want.
Well,
I
isn't
want
it?
more chaos.
I thought only when you use it, you roll a d20.
No,
So,
when he
you
uses
can
that
decide.
ability for advantage, whenever he casts the spell after that, you can choose to make him roll on the chart. Then he gets that ability back.
Essentially, you can just, whenever I like cast the spell or use that ability, I can roll for it. But you can just decide for it to happen as well.
I'll tell you what,
at
just
times.
link the ability. We'll keep the combat going, and I'll read it in passing. But link that shit for me real quick. So that's Oscar's turn. Fate, you're up.
All right, Fate kneels down and he kind of lights the torch up here. Is it lit?
Absolutely, it's lit. 100%.
All right, now we're gonna move. Does that take any? Oh god, I can't see the damn movement.
I'll look at it and tell you what it is. You're at 15, 20, 25, 30.
30 right here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'll dash. So that's 45.
Yep.
And now I want to 45. So if I move in, I don't know if I want to move. Well, if I move in, there's no way I can get attacked, right?
You could just
I
toss
mean,
the
Fate
torch in.
doesn't
You don't
know
have
that.
to go in.
Fate doesn't know that, but player does. That you won't get hit.
How hard of a throw? Oh, I'm looking at. I know where the grease is. How hard of a throw is it for me to just kind of toss it?
I mean, you're going to have to alley-oop it, but it shouldn't be that difficult. The high grass is maybe just slightly over your head.
You can typically a normal throw can go 20 feet without much issue, as is with thrown weapons and stuff.
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna toss. I'm gonna toss the torch.
Hey, Oscar.
yeah, what's up, bud?
You should probably link that one that gives you advantage for Frog as well.
Okay.
So you're going to
Because
toss it?
Yep, I'm tossing the torch.
You lob it over, and since it's just a controlled little lob, you start to hear a snap, crackle as fire begins to kind of... As fire begins to engulf the grease, you start seeing smoke cloud up and cover anything behind those 2 squares of fire. For the moment, creates a black cloud of smoke that will obscure anything directly behind it. in that line of sight. So it will count as a visual impedance, but it does seem to be traveling and will gradually travel every turn. All right. Would that be your turn, Fate?
Yep, I moved back.
All right, Kavul, you're up.
Okay, let's do the same old trick again. Same two. 21 and a 22.
Boom, boom. Nailing those two creatures yet again. Roll some damages for me, please.
10 on the first one, 10 on the second one.
All right, so you hear, and that's all you hear. Come on, tabletop, stop being a dildo. Thank you. All right. Kavul, will that be your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Keith, you're up.
All right, gonna shoot again. Sticking with 13.
Make it happen. Wow, on target as once again, thud. For 4 piercing damage. That is absolutely amazing. Would that be your turn?
Yep.
All right, now that takes us to Azar.
Azar is going to do the same thing he's going to do every day. Let's see here. He's going to take a shot with his bow.
As it disappears into the high, smoky grass.
Oh, what a bummer.
And Cal, you're up.
That's his turn. Okay, so Cal is he's going to kick Applejack forward 20 feet, or 25 feet or whatever. So he's 10 feet away from the zombie guy in front of him. That's at the edge of the grass.
Okay.
He's going to take a swing at him.
Ooh, with a 24 on the glaive, absolutely clashing into this zombie.
For 10 damage.
10 slashing. Beautiful. As you
Is it-
cleave straight through, you basically spill the innards of Farmer Tom. He doesn't
Is
seem
he
to be
still
standing
up?
back up.
Okay, I've still got plenty of movement, so I'm going to move over and I'm going to attack that other one. And that one will take 14 damage. And then I'm going to go ahead and back up 30 feet.
Roll me a dexterity saving throw because your animal handling was a 4 earlier. As it's now seen combat, your horse is getting kind of spooked with the fiery grass and these creatures that just got gutted in front of you. It bucks and kicks. I'm looking for a 13. With a 14, you hold on as Applejack is bucking. Go ahead and give me another animal handling, please.
All right.
Okay, cool. Thank you. And that's Cal's turn. Next up, it's everybody else. Well, I'll come back to those 4 in a second here.
I think me and Dirkus are going to be able to kill all of them. It's just going to take a very, very long time.
Yeah, the rest of you guys can just take a break. We got this.
Use the
I'm
I'm
cantrips
hoping the
to take
fire
blow.
burns them all to death.
You hear the whites chittering and chattering in the air, and it seems to be like they're giving commands, controlling these zombies directly. And you know what? I'll give that one a potential fire damage. 1 second. Ooh, that one actually gets burned. So many tokens. Fucking shit. Okay. Whew. All right. So that's that. Deathlock White charges his hand. Ooh, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? You see these skeletal, ghost-like projections coming out of its palm. Woof! Flies across the battlefield into the guard that I'm dingling here in front of us. Does it hit? Oh yeah. Guard's gone, as he literally, his insides are now on the outside and his outsides are on the inside, as he basically gets turned inside out, falling dead in a pile of goo. That would be this crew's turn. That goes to Oscar. You're muted, Oscar.
Shit. Is that Deadlock White 2 the one that's not in any cover?
He's out in the open, correct.
Okay. I just need to see how far I am. Probably too far. Can someone tell me how far he is from me? I can't see my
Great.
105.
105. Okay. Oh god. Oh, my token's frozen. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna I want to make it's risky using up all my spells, but I want to try to yeah, I'm going to move up so where I was here. So that's, come on, work with me here. So it's 5, 15. This is 85. So I'm gonna move up. My token keeps freezing. I'm gonna move up 30, and then I'm going to cast Grease again, my last
Okay.
spell, and I'm going to do it in I'm gonna try to like get like the tip of the flames over here.
Yep, I know what you're doing.
And yeah, I'm sort of like making a wall of fire is sort of what I'm going for here.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to fall back with the same amount, moving to the same spot I was in with my bonus action. And that is what I'm doing. And that's, yeah, that's me.
Okay. How's that for some flavor?
Nice.
Okay, cool. Oscar's good. Fate, you're up.
Oh, wait, did any of the other, you said the other flames would spread as well.
I just did.
Oh, that was what that was? I thought, okay.
All right, Fate, you're up.
Okay.
I'm liking the fire.
And guys, try to have your turns planned out ahead, guys.
I'm sliding
gonna be
over
a long
here, and I'm just gonna wait.
All right. What are you thinking, Fate, as you're waiting there, staring at high grass?
Well, I'm thinking that they're either gonna come out to the left or the right of the fire, and when they step out, I'm gonna run up, I'm gonna poke them, I'm gonna step back, and I'm gonna repeat it for about an hour or two until they're all dead.
Absolutely. That takes us to Kavul. I can't hear you, Kavul, if you're talking.
Deathlock 2 and Zombie 18 with Chill Touch. 19 on both of those.
19 on both is an absolute double hit. Give me one moment here. Let me just double check one single thing. Okay, cool. And how much was that hit for?
I'll roll the Deathlock first. Deathlock for 8. zombie for 5. Zombie 18, that is. So.
Fantastic. As your spell slams into that once again, all the high grass around them gets just decayed as they begin to wilt. Would that be your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, Keith, you're up.
All right, gonna keep. So let's see. Yep, gonna keep my eye on 13 and aim for him again.
Make it happen. Wow, you're on fire, lady, with 7 piercing damage. You... Hold on. Yes, all right, you hear a thud and what sounds like a body hitting ground.
A frog, sorry. I would have also shouted to the guards to get around me so I can protect them.
Okay, absolutely. All right, Kate, that'd be your turn.
Yeah.
All right, Azar, you're up.
Okay, Azar is going to. See, he can't. He's going to shoot at the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
Looks like that one at the edge. He should be able to.
Yeah, you should be
get
able to
an
see
eye
it.
on.
Absolutely. With a 17, absolutely nails its intended target.
6 damage.
For 6 points of damage. Oops, I did not mean to do that. It's set to fucking 14. All right. As you see the arrow slide into the part that you cut open earlier, hitting bone and kind of sticking out of its belly, or at least where its belly used to be. Cal, you're up.
Okay, Cal is going to move until he's 10 feet away from that one. And then he's going to take a swing at it. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 absolutely does hit.
12 damage.
12 damage, slashing clear through this creature. How do you dismember it?
Seeing as they're in tall grass and I'm kind of going like a scythe, head and shoulders. I'm slicing it through that kind of diagonal because it's a glaive.
Knees and
And,
toes, knees and
falling
toes.
off.
Absolutely. It falls in half, unable to move again. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Beautiful. Well done.
Okay, so I'm going to move the horse in just a little bit farther so I can reach the one that was behind.
Okay.
And I will do my second attack.
A 10 hits into the grass, and you hear the grass going and eventually nailing into flesh.
12 damage.
Sexy, as it slams into bone, you hear a crunch under the weight of your glaive.
Yes, I'll move back 30 feet.
Would that be your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, all right. It is everybody else's turn as a volley of the leftover guards hitting nothing. Yet again, dude, I've literally rolled nothing higher than a 4 for those fucking archers. All right, moving right along. Oops, please hold. I'll come back to him.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
Okay. White's turn. Let's see here. You hear and then a kind of displaced kind of a grassy apparition, and a quick movement in grass. However, white number 2 will move forward a tad, and he's going to look straight at Cal. Cal, I need you to give me a wisdom save.
Okay. That does not sound good. Let's see here. Stubbornness. You
Actually,
can do it.
hold on 1 second. I got to measure something.
Good, because I think I hit the
Oh,
wrong one.
yes. Sweet. You're just in range.
I hit the wrong one. Okay. I'm going to try that again. Don't tell me yet. Don't tell me yet.
Oh,
Be
no.
quiet, because I'm using my inspiration.
You lucky, because you rolled a critical miss on that one.
Yeah, I saw that.
As you lucky son of a bitch, you feel this immediate fear of dread come over you, but you shake it off and grit your teeth and stare directly back at this white. It will use some movement to jump back into the high grass. Okay, that takes care of that. And then I said I was going to come back to this guy. What is he going to do? He's going to hop in here, and then we'll use a dash to get an additional here. Okay. You guys hear all this rustling in the leaves. It is now your turn, Oscar. Oscar, you must be muted again.
That time I didn't even turn it on. Okay. Here, I just wanted to post this because I feel like it's gonna come up. I didn't mention it with the necromancer, but given what is currently going on, the necromancer might also be considered undead. So just in case, I wanted to put this as well. Essentially, undead have to make a wisdom save if they're gonna try to attack me.
Okay.
Or use a harmful spell on me.
Okay.
Yeah, so okay. And unless I attack them. Yeah, if I harm them in any way, like if I directly harm them.
Yeah, I get you. You're good.
So if I was to, so the white just now went up there, and let me just double check how far I am. Yep. Okay. So I'm just going to move up slightly, and I'm gonna use that upward vantage point to get. I'm up here. I'm not gonna be wearing with that to get a better view on the Deathlock white.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use chill touch.
Okay. Roll it up.
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 nails into it, absolutely, as his ghostly hand comes out and grabs.
All right.
For 8 necrotic.
8 necrotic. Yep. And then I'm going to just fall back and bonus action hide, since I seem to be very popular with the bad guys. I don't want them seeing me, so I'm gonna take cover.
Absolutely. Your hand's still in the bag of holding, right?
Yes, that hand is his. I've only been using my other hand.
All right, Fate, you're up.
Do I see any targets in front of me?
Technically, they're still behind hard cover, so you hear them getting pretty close, and it seems like a lot.
Suppose I'm just gonna stay right here, ready to attack. Oh, actually, I got my rapier and shield back out as well from the torch.
Okay.
You're gonna hold your action? Is that what you're saying?
Can I draw back like another step and hold action with a short bow out, ready to fire?
Absolutely. What's your condition? As soon as you see something?
Actually, I'm gonna sidestep.
Okay.
And back. And yeah, as soon as I see something move, I'm gonna shoot it.
The first thing that pops out, you're gonna shoot?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Kavul, you're up.
Awesome. Let's not change things up. Do chill touch on the white and 2 and zombie 11. 13 and a 9.
13 for the white is not enough to hit it. As all the plant life around it decays, the 9 would absolutely hit the zombie.
8 necrotic on the zombie. And then I'm gonna move over here. And that'll be my turn.
Sweetness. That takes us to Keith.
Alrighty, I'm going to, as soon as my mouse ones work, go for number 13 again.
All right, fly it away. Damn, you're just hitting everything. 4 piercing as you hear another thud and a body hitting the ground.
And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Azar and then Cal.
Azar is going to continue the shooting that he's been doing. Can you actually see that white number 2?
Nope.
Okay. So he's going to keep on shooting at the group of zombies in front of me. So the first one.
Okay, he's gonna hop up and take a shot. Once again, flies into debris and smoke and high grass. I hope you guys are keeping track of your arrows.
I have been, yes.
All right, would that be Azar's turn?
That is Azar's turn. Cal, seeing where that white did back off, he is going to move up so that he's 10 feet away from it,
Okay.
and he's going to swing at it twice.
The problem is that you can't physically really see the white. I'll let you take an attack if you want, because you can see the moving grass and whatnot. But this attack will be a disadvantage as you're cutting into like 10 feet of high grass.
All right.
All right. So the 12 was the original attack, right?
Yep.
The 12, you just hear grass getting cut. The 15, you cut through again like a scythe, as you said before, and you feel resistance and kind of a clink and kind of a groan. Roll damage on the glaive.
I'm going to re-roll just in case. Looks like 12 damage.
12 damage. So even if you re-roll, you take the higher of the two?
Yep, I can choose.
That's crazy. All right.
I can only do it once per round, though. With that, he's going to go ahead and move back 30 feet.
Absolutely. Looks like I never gave the horse the movement thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. That's Cal's turn. All right, everybody else's turn. Here we go. Now the fucking fun starts. No more fucking around, dudes. You ready for this shit? With a last bit of movement on a dash. 5 to get out, and then dash on here. Actually, go up one more. I'm stuck. Well, that sucks. Damn fucking firewall.
It can go through the fire if it wants to.
It was there for a reason. Did the fire grow at all?
It's been. Yeah, I've been growing it. You don't feel the lag on the table?
Oh, that's what that is? I was wondering why my token kept getting stuck in midair. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cause lag.
You're okay, man.
If you lit one zombie on fire, it was worth it.
One of them got hit with it. I don't know if he's still on fire though.
All right, so all the zombies have moved as many of them now starts to breach through the grass line. Fate, you saw zombie 13 coming out first. Take your shot, Fate, as that was what your held action was for. With a 19, roll damage. Whack! No sneak attack on this one, though. 6 piercing damage. Oh. He falls to the like it actually hits the leg. You hear the bone snap as your arrow pierces through its femur, but it's still holding itself up, lurching towards you. Its leg is like rattling every time it takes a step. It's pretty disgusting looking, actually. So yeah, that was awesome.
13's a trooper. He's been
dude. He's been
living
rolling
every single
19s
time.
and fucking 20s all day. All right. So now to the whites as Deathlock number 1 comes out. Fate. Give me a wisdom saving throw. Fate. What is Fate's worst fear?
Having no money.
Fate. You get an image in your head of you poverty-stricken, really fucking poor, begging for scraps and change in a muddy alleyway surrounded by rats, famine, and disease. The notion of this terrifies you. You are frightened for the duration of this spell. It says here, while frightened by the spell, you must take the dash action and move away from you the safest available route on each of your turns unless there is nowhere to move. If the creature ends its location where it doesn't have line of sight of you, you can absolutely make a wisdom saving throw to break the spell. But that's on your turn. So, if I'm to paraphrase that, you have no choice but to run away as a dash until you either break line of sight of Deathlock number 1, and at which point, essentially when I stop looking at you. And every time that you're not within my line of sight, you would have to, you can make your wisdom saves on your turn. But that lasts for a whole minute. Make sense?
Yep.
All right. As that happens, Death White number 2 is going to take a look at Cal. He's going to raise his hand up and fire grave bolts at you and misses completely, flying into the wall behind.
Oof.
Whew, yeah, you're a lucky mother. All right. And then this,
I'll take off.
this dude's going to chill right here. And White number 2 is going to move back in, and actually he's going to move here. All right, cool. That is that turn. Starting with Oscar.
Okay, I made sure that it wasn't gonna happen again this time. All right, so I am going to, I kind of want to make sure at least one of these things dies before it gets any worse. So I'm going to, go up, and I'm gonna target Deathlock White 2 again. Wait, as long as I could see him, do I still have a view on him if I climb up?
I mean, it's not going to be a direct view. It'll be like the rustling grass in relation to Chill Touch is concerned, because we already agreed that that was going to be.
Did I cut away some of the grass though?
I mean, it's withered. You know what? I see what you're saying. Yeah, sure. I'll give you an attack. That's fine.
All right, so I'm going to attack him again with Chill Touch, trying to kill one of the big bads. There it is. That's a miss for sure.
Absolutely.
Alright,
Give me 3d6, please.
Roll 3d6. Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay, 3. Oof.
With
14.
a 14. Roll me a d4. For 2 rounds, it says here, you get something in your eye. Your attacks have disadvantage for 4 rounds, or for 2 rounds. So as you're kind of doing all this, and the battle's going on, fuck it, a locust whaps you in the eye by accident.
Ah! Why? Oh, its legs are in my eyes. Its legs are in my eye. And
All right.
Oscar falls back more dramatically than before, and does the hide action, swatting the thing out of his face. Oh God, why? And that's how he's gonna end his turn.
All right, Fate. It is your turn, and before you go and run away, zombies are going to take an attack of opportunity on you, both of them.
You
Can
can
he
dodge it.
disengage?
He's frightened. He has no choice but to dash. He has no control of his actions except for dashing, and he must run directly away from white number 1.
So he can't use a bonus action?
He uses the dash action, based on what we discussed already, until he breaks line of sight. So he has nothing. All he does is use a dash action and run away. He's frightened. The frightened condition.
Well, that's probably
Oscar,
what that thing spell
he
does.
has no
No.
actions. Just
No,
dash.
I understand, and that's definitely what the thing that does. Just so you know, the frightened condition, the normal one, is slightly different. But that is true for what you're saying. You're not wrong in the slightest.
What's your AC, Fate?
17.
One of the zombies actually wound up getting a claw in on you for only 2 bludgeoning damage as you run away hauling ass. And I will say that does break line of sight, which you could begin your wisdom saving throws to break the frighten on your turns. For every failure, you will run further away, just so you're aware. Okay, cool. That brings us to Kavul.
Awesome. I got a plan. And that is going to be Chill Touch on white number 2 again. Very original, right?
Absolutely, but once again, just more of the grass is just basically chunked and withered away. I'm going to effectively say that this square is fucking toast. So that little orange square is going to be like, you could see it there. That shit's cut up and withered away like you wouldn't believe.
Okay, and that'll be my turn.
All right, fantastic. That takes us to Keith.
All right, still from my perch.
Damn, all you ranged
I'm
guys.
going to go back to 13.
With your first miss, as this arrow flies, it pierces through the flesh of this creature, but doesn't make any kind of actual contact, and just kind of glides through like a glancing blow. Would that be your turn, Keith?
Yeah, I'm going to stay right here because it's looking kind of shady.
You know what? Mortis, who hasn't gone in a long time, waiting for this shot, he's going to make a fucking shot. And misses. Keith, a firebolt slams right next to you in the tower. Azar.
Azar is going to shoot at the same zombie right in front of me. And that is going to be
So you say
the wrong character.
the nearest one you said, that would be zombie number 1 this go around.
Zombie number 1.
Okay.
18
18's a nasty hit
for only 2 points.
as the arrow's like sticking out of its chest. Cal's turn.
All right, Cal, having a better sight of the white number 2, is going to charge up to the thing 10 feet away. And he is going to take 2 swings at it.
Swing away. And I'm going to say you would purposely not put yourself in an attack of opportunity situation.
I would not.
So, whack, absolutely. With 18 slashing damage.
Yep, 18, and then I'll move 30 feet away again.
Nasty. As you just keep on hacking away. Fuck. I got to put a thing on this horse. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right. Give me another animal handling check.
All right, 1 second.
Thank you. All right, cool. That's Cal's turn. The undead army is next. First thing that's going to happen, the white number 2 that you just attacked, Cal, is going to raise its hand yet again. And both hands, actually, because he's supposed to be doing 2 of these, not 1, like an idiot. I did it wrong. But he's taking both hands. Whoa, whoa, 2 grave bolts flying at you.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, a 20 to hit.
That hits by 1.
And a 7 for the other, which doesn't do a damn thing. You feel this grave bolt slam into your body for only 6 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
The white disappears into the grass and ducks. All right, that takes us to, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? The other Deathlock is going to fire at Applejack. 2 grave bolts.
Not the horse, you asshole.
Oh, man.
You're gonna kill my horse, aren't you?
I mean, the horse is clearly doing work here, and whites actually are pretty intelligent creatures.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Cal, you can't. Oh, that's the other fighter. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, doesn't work for this.
I thought Cavalier could switch damage to him from the horse.
Let me double check.
Find out, because if it doesn't, your horse is a dead fuck.
Yeah, probably.
I literally rolled a
unfortunately-
24 and a 24.
That's fine. Let's see here. So, Born of the Saddle, I might not be a high enough Cavalier for that ability. So this is the only ability I have, which... Oops. I can't read it at the moment, so if somebody else can read it for
Your
me.
master has because apparent you have advantage on saving throws made from falling off your mount. Oh, that's good to know. If you fall off your mount and descend no more than 10 feet, you can land on your feet. Finally, dismounting is basically only 5 feet of your movement rather than half your movement speed. So this...
I will double check for Cal because I know one of my abilities didn't get put onto my character sheet.
Well, double check quick because I got to get this combat going. So we're going to pause that for now while everything else happens. We're going to pause that, and then this one is going to... You're going to hear a poof as a ghostly apparition poof, right in front of you, Cal, and he's going to attack you while on your horseback while the grave bolts are in the air. How does that sound?
Sure, why not?
All
Who's
right.
attacking me?
The actual melee... Oh, wrong fucking white. My bad. That was...
I was like, can it get within range of me?
Yeah, it has a Misty Step free action.
Oh, gotcha.
Poof. And we'll start slashing away. With 2 longsword attacks. 18 to hit.
That's a miss.
A miss. You hear pink, pink as you parry one, and the other one hits you right across your armor. You're staring face to face with this ghastly, evil-looking creature.
Yeah, that is a higher level one, so.
Yep, that's what I thought.
As you block,
All right, how much
you
damage
don't...
do the-
As you block and get hit, and kind of use your armor to kind of glance away one of his longsword attacks, your horse, Applejack, you hear... and a neigh as the side of Applejack begins to decay. How much health does the horse have?
13. You killed the horse.
The horse's front left leg begins to decay to the point that it can't hold its own weight and topples over. You fall to the floor. You can make a dexterity saving throw with advantage because you're a cavalier.
Okay. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and make my jump off.
Yeah, absolutely. You land on your feet and you're toe-to-toe with the white.
Okay.
Applejack is lying on the ground for now. Absolutely. Okay, cool. So, that takes care of them. Oscar, you're up. Having seen Applejack just succumb to necrotic damage.
Damn. Well, if you ask me later, I can turn into a bone horse for him. I got him. I'm a good friend.
Cal, do me a favor, Cal.
Yep.
On your turn, I'll let you roll death saves for the horse because technically that's part of you.
Okay.
One with horse. Okay. That white ran away. So I will. I can't use my bow. I will go up from my nice safe perch and attack the white with my spell as I've been doing.
Okay, make it happen.
Oh, I have actually, you know what? How far is it? If it's I'm gonna use Mind Sliver instead. Just let
Okay.
me see how far I need to go. Where am I? Where did my token go? Oh, I'm an idiot. All right, so that's 5. Yeah, he is 100% within range. Yeah, so I'm gonna I'll just go back down and I'm gonna use Mind Sliver on him since he's within the range. So
Okay.
he has to make an intelligence saving throw, and I'll post it.
Nice. DC 14 int save. All right. Intelligence. With a 13, I fail.
Yes, and that's 12 psychic damage. And he has on the next like save he has to make, he deducts a D4.
Okay.
You want
Make
me
sure you remind me
to
that.
cast Spare the Dying on the horse?
Are you able to?
Oh no, I'm too far away. I was just looking at what Cal posted in there.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I didn't mean to post that.
Oh, okay. And yeah, so that is my turn. Bonus action hide.
Okay. Fantastic. As you duck once again behind the fence line, that takes us to Fate. Roll your wisdom save.
Help! I'm poor. Help!
Ah.
Help! I'm
All
poor,
right,
help.
60 feet away, Fate. Bye, Felicia. As you run into town. Damn. Fate only wants to hit shit. Is that 60 feet? Remember, you're not using...
Can't tell. I hit it twice because of the fence.
I would say right here where my black hand is about right.
30. 30.
Keith, you see Fate. Ah! I'm poor! I'm poor! And he runs into town.
All right, don't know what to really make of that, but I'm gonna continue for the same dude I was hitting before.
Absolutely. While you do that, what's Kavul doing?
Okay, I'm gonna be jumping over, moving up to there, and then I'm gonna at the white there. I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt.
Oh, make it happen.
Let's make it a second level. Why not?
Oh, with the nuke.
I'm a fan of that.
Oh,
Your guiding bolt whizzes right by the white's head, smashing into the high grass behind. A miniature holy explosion into the high grass like little fireworks.
You know, if you have inspiration, you can re-roll that.
I don't have inspiration though.
Well, you should have been writing in your journal, damn it.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, work is busy. And then I'll cast the spiritual weapon.
Oh, yeah. All right. What spiritual weapon you doing? The Raven, right? I believe I gave you a token for that. So here you
Yes,
go.
somewhere.
Feel free to maneuver that however you see fit.
Right above the white's head.
Okay.
And pecking at him.
All right. Roll your peck.
For a 14.
With a 14, does it hit? It's a good question. Does it hit? It sure does hit.
Awesome.
And that's
That would
considered
be
radiant damage, right?
8 force damage.
Oh, force damage. Well, I can't manipulate because of that.
Yeah. Making your life difficult.
All day, every day. All right, fantastic. So your fucking crow or raven just pecking away at this thing's head. It's like trying to bat it away, flinging its hands up in the air, trying to get it off of him.
That's my turn.
And Kaith fires an arrow, slamming it into zombie number 13, who finally stays on the ground. Azar and then Cal.
Azar doesn't really have anything he can help with, so he's going to try to shoot the one that I'm fighting.
Okay.
Anything else he has is he has to be up close.
Yep, fire away.
What the hell? Okay, the character sheet went crazy. 1 second. Oh. Can you go? Oh, never mind. Now it's working. Okay, let's see here.
Does not make any purchase as it kind of skitters across the dirt and hard rocky terrain here and there, and just kind of skims across the surface of the ground. Would that be Azar's turn?
That is Azar's turn. He was too worried about shooting me. All right, so Cal, after jumping off the horse, he dropped the glaive, trying to keep his balance. He is instead going to pull out his claymore. Oh, come on, 1 second. Stupid thing does this every single time. There we go. So Cal is going to swing at him twice. Let's see here.
What am I looking at here? I'm looking at an 11 and a 15.
Yep.
The 11 does not hit as he takes double axe, like he makes a little X with his long swords and catches your claymore. You kind of pull it back and kind of do an uppercut with the claymore, gashing his stomach abdomen region for 10 slashing damage.
Okay, he is going to. I'm actually going to do an action surge, and I'm going to attack him twice again. But 1 second, I want to re-roll that damage and see if I get lucky. I have to do the full attack in order to do that. Okay, so he takes 11 instead of 10.
Okay.
Okay, now the 2 attacks.
You see your sword kind of cutting through its flesh, but it doesn't seem to. The white doesn't really show signs of pain with it.
Okay, and I can't remember what 2 is. 2 is fire, right?
Correct. No.
Okay.
1 is
No,
fire.
1 is
2
fire.
is
2 is light?
cold. I think
Oh.
3 is lightning and 4 is poison.
Okay, so 11 cold, 13 fire, and another 11 poison.
Absolutely.
If they hit. So it looks like 11 poison.
13. How do you kill this creature?
Oh, so while the thing is dodging, it's not seeming to do too much. You know what? The best thing to kill an undead is off with its head.
You lop it off, and it cauterizes with the fire, and rolls dead. It kind of falls to its knees.
Nice.
As my movement, I'm going to pull out the ointment and move up to the horse.
Absolutely. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right. Creatures are next. As they... Ooh, what are they going to do? Let me flip Applejack's over so I know what his circle is. Okay. So we got lots of changes now, right? Battlefield's looking pretty good, so why don't we start with all these fuckers start pushing in. This high grass is bullshit.
Sorry.
Dude, if you did like half, that would have been like perfect.
Yeah,
'Cause
dude.
we would have killed half already, and the other half would still be
I'll
trapped.
tell you, this
Well,
this
it
high
wasn't
grass,
supposed to-
this high grass definitely really monkey wrenched my ass.
Like it wasn't supposed to encumber us like in sight. I didn't think that like I thought this grass here like wasn't high grass. So I thought it would just make it so they're hard to walk. So that's my bad. I was also hoping the firewall would like, you know, catch some of them or spread so it blocks off their path or something as well, but it didn't seem to work out that way, unfortunately.
Maybe zombie number 3 might burn.
All right, all my zombies have moved as they kind of encroach closer to you guys. 3 of them start to hover around Applejacks as they look like they're beginning to start they're getting ready to kind of dig their hands in and start just grabbing chunks of flesh off
Brutal.
of this horse. That brings me to my 2 magical whites, huh? Let's see here. You know what? From the back...
Damn, they moved up to the horse fast.
Yeah, well, they set themselves up so they can charge. They're not attacking this turn. Next turn they attack. So, Mortis makes himself seen. He is going to hopefully do something fucking cool as shit. Sorry, he's got a lot of spells here, guys. You know what? He sees Cal straight down that line. What's the range on Ray of Sickness here?
I think it's like 120.
Let's see here.
Range on Ray of Sickness is 60.
He's not doing
Oh.
Ray of Sickness. Son of a
But
mother's
it's the same
bitch.
as Candace Bolt. Good to know.
Oh, he can do Chill Touch at least. That'll hit him. Rolling Chill Touch. With a natural 20.
See, he did do something cool.
Not from the way I'm standing.
Fair.
14 necrotic damage slam into you, Cal. As
Yeah,
this
definitely not-
ghostly hand clings around your heart and begins to squeeze. You shudder back momentarily. Mortis is going to give up, give in, become one. And it literally is like almost as if he's using prestidigitation to kind of amplify this. It echoes through the high grass and around the area. Almost as if the misty fog that kind of emanates around this area is what's carrying his words for him. And that takes us to the Deathlocked Whites, which is going to do some grave bullets here. So this one's going to lip forward a little bit towards... Oh, Kavul, how far away are you? 60 exactly. Oh, Kavul, beautiful. Let's get you on the board. As this Deathlock starts charging his hands up and with 2 grave bolts in your direction there, Kavul. One with a 16, one with a 9. I believe the 16 hits.
Sorry, muted. Yeah, 16's my armor, so that one hits.
Absolutely. What's your 19? I see a 19 in there.
That's for my shield if I...
Okay.
Yeah, I put the extra room so I can adjust it as need be.
Boom! You get slapped in the shoulder with this mystical, like, ghostly hand that just almost, like, punches you in the shoulder for 7 necrotic. Some of your scales get a little discolored momentarily. And that takes care of this guy who will promptly dive back in. You want to fucking play with range? I can play with range too, bitches. And this Deathlock will hop out out of the fire. Is Cal 60 feet away? He sure is. Cal, he's flinging it your way again. 2 grave bolts from the other guy. Woof, woof. A 15 and a 14 as they chink off your armor. They don't make full-on purchase. The Deathlock growls in frustration and intentionally uses his zombie friend to break line of sight to the best of his ability. In particular, the Kavul and Cal area. So that is what happens with that. So that takes us to Oscar.
Okay. So that debilitating effect, was it the turn it activates that the negative happens, or is it the subsequent turns?
What are you talking about?
Remember, I had disadvantage on attacks, so I was asking if it lasts. Like, would I still have this one turn of it left, or is it over?
It's 2 turns. 2 of your turns.
2 of my following turns, or 2 of the turns starting when I get it?
Yeah. So 2 turns after you fail.
Okay, so I still have it for this turn then. All right, so I'm going to they're too far. So I'm going to use they're too far. So I'm just going to oh, my token froze. So I'm moving my token over here, and I'm going to hold my my action to Green Flame Blade. Oh, actually, wait. I'm gonna move back, and then yeah, I'm gonna move back here and do what I just said. Hold my. Oh, this guy's gonna get. Oh, I thought that was a zombie. That's a guard. Well, he's gonna get fucked. Yep. So hold my action to Green Flame Blade. The next, actually, instead of Green Flame Blade, I'll do it with Chill Touch. The next, when a zombie like gets within like 30 feet of me.
Okay, so I'm sorry. There was a lot of things you kind of rambled on there about. What's your hold action now?
Chill Touch 30 feet. Any enemy gets within 30 feet.
Fantastic. Awesome. As you do so, Fate, make your wisdom save. Damn, Fate.
Do you have an inspiration, dude?
No, Fate doesn't write. Fate, you're off the board at the moment. You do have a chance to get back, but you're fucking hauling ass away. Damn, Fate, that sucks. Kavul, you're up.
Okay, sweet. If I moved here, would I have line of sight of the white?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, Guiding Bolt level 2.
Oh my god, make it happen.
25 to hit?
Oh, that nails him.
Level 2 for 14 radiant damage. No, sorry, 15 radiant damage.
15 radiant damage slams into this creature. An audible roar can absolutely be heard.
And now he's glowing. And then Raven's going to go after Zombie 16.
Peck. Zombie 16, make it happen.
For 5 force damage. The 20 to hit, so.
That's fantastic. As your Raven begins tearing chunks of decaying flesh off of the skull and hair of this creature. Would that be your turn?
Up 5 feet. Be my cow.
Kaith, you're up.
All right, gonna continue shooting.
Do it. Which one?
We'll go with 17 because it's closest.
Otherwise, if you have the range, the white's glowing and you get advantage to get your sneak attack.
So who are you attacking, Kaith? You said 14? Or are you going with Kavul's suggestion?
Guess Kavul's suggestion.
Okay, so you're attacking the white. With a 16, absolutely does hit. Roll damage plus your sneak. Oh my god. What am I
2
looking
maxes.
at here?
Good
That's
job.
22
Okay.
total. Your arrow chunks into this creature. It grabs the arrow from its chest, rips it out, and throws it in your direction. Would that be your turn, Keith?
Yep.
All right, Azar, you're up. And then Cal.
So, Azar, what is the big guy right next to me?
The one covered in scales?
Yeah, I couldn't really see that.
That's Kavul.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Okay. So, Azar is going to go ahead and shoot the one to the left of the horse.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess the one behind the horse.
A fire away.
Okay. Come on, Azar. Don't fail.
Azar just makes it.
Boy, sort of. 3 damage.
An arrow sticks out of its thighs. It chunks into it.
Okay, so I need to check something real quick. Okay. This effect ends if your aggressor, die, or someone else marks a creature within 5 feet of you. Okay, so am I able to mark multiple creatures with this? It kind of sounds like I can, but
I'm reading. Give me a second here. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can mark the creature until the end of your next turn. This effect ends early if you're incapacitated or you die. If someone else marks the creature, what within 5 feet of creature marked by is disadvantage? No, because you can only do one per turn, right? And well, it says here the creature until the end of your next turn. You can mark the creature until the end of your next turn. So
yeah. So if I
goes
took 2
away.
creatures,
Oh, I see what you're saying because you're multi-attack.
yeah.
I'm reading. 1 second.
No problem. Sorry to bring that up. I didn't think of that because normally, whenever I mark something, it's either the big bad guy or it's guys that we kill in 1 hit.
Regardless
Cal,
of the number
did
of
you know
creatures-
that it does extra damage?
Regardless of the number of creatures you mark, you can make this special attack a number of times equal to your strength modifier. And regain all uses of it on your long. So yeah, you could absolutely use it with your multi-attack, but you could only do this a number of times equal to your strength modifier. So what's your strength modifier?
Regardless of the number of creatures I mark, yeah, for the attack one is based on my strength modifier. The number of creatures I can mark, it looks like it's unlimited as long as they stay within the range of me. Or as many as I can attack.
Oh, that's tricky.
Yeah, that's tricky. For now, let's just say for every swing you do, yeah, you can mark it, sure.
Okay, sounds good.
But where does regardless of the number of creatures you mark, you make this attack?
Yeah, that's the line.
the mark,
regardless
right?
of the number of creatures you mark. So you can mark as much
yeah,
as you want, but you can only do the special attack
Yeah.
that many
But
times.
it still gets disadvantage if it attacks anything other than me.
Correct.
Okay, so you know what? I am trying to protect my horse, which means I'm going to move through those 2 zombies right there and put me in between the 2 behind the horse. I'm taking all of the opportunities for those 2.
Only one.
Oh yeah, only the one, yeah. And then I'm going to attack those 2 at the back.
The one tries to glance at you and try to kind of grab you. It doesn't.
Okay.
The 14 absolutely hits. The 21 absolutely hits. I'm just
Okay,
going to go in order from who you pass by first. So wait, who are you
good.
swinging at? The 2 in the back of the horse?
Yeah, the 2 in the back of the horse, and
Okay.
I'm re-rolling the 10 damage, so whichever one I hit
So
first is going to take
Give me first damage.
16.
All right, we got to roll. Oh, he's gone.
Straight down the middle.
You
And then
cleave
the-
that zombie in 2 and continue through.
And then the second one takes 11.
This zombie loses an arm, but still standing.
Okay.
Would that be your turn?
I'm marking the one that is still standing.
Yep. Feel free to
And
throw
then,
a
yeah.
mark on somebody, please.
That
Awesome.
is my turn.
And that goes to everybody else is next. We are doing a little bit of this. You know what? We're going to do a little bit of this, and Cal.
Yep.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay, Cal Wisdom.
Do you have any more inspirations or no?
We only get one at a time. I mean, if I get one
that's
for
right.
today, I would have one more.
No, that's not commutative like that. Nevertheless, you feel your limbs feel like they turn to stone as your body is frozen solid. You are effectively paralyzed as you are held in place. You are paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turn, the target can make another wisdom save. So at the end of your turn, you can make another wisdom save to break.
Okay.
Were we able to see who did that to him?
Yes, it's this lock right here.
Oh, okay.
The other one is going to... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. How far away is Keith from me here? 90... Damn, this autosave on the table is getting annoying. He's going to run up the middle here. He's going to fire 2 grave bolts at you again, Kavul. A 16 and a 15.
The 16 hits.
For 10 necrotic damage as another ghostly apparition hand, boom, smacks into you. Alright, now it's all these fucking zombies' turns, as actually this deathlock is going to dive back into grass. Alright, cool. Zombies' turns. Here we go. Let's do low-hanging fruit first. This zombie's moving up to this dude.
It went within 30 feet of me.
Yep, go ahead and make your chill touch.
I'm gonna try to save his life.
The chill touch with disadvantage hits.
Yeah, I got bad roll, but I did 3 to him.
This zombie grabs, as your chill touch nails it, it leans into this guard, grabs him by both his shoulders, and begins to munch into his neck. You see just kind of spurts flying out of this guard's neck as he screams, "Ah! Ah! Ah!"
Defend yourself. Oh. I see.
Alright, so it takes care of that guy. So moving right along.
Welp.
Wow, that's a hell of a charge. Finally, now we're getting into the thick of it, ain't we?
Zombies are running away.
Oh, they ain't running away. They see a nice, juicy cleric level 1 over there. Although, this zombie is going to look at Cal, who's now frozen, and will absolutely make... yeah, he'll make an attack. With advantage. A 17 doesn't do it, as your armor by itself is holding strong. Oh, no. He's got to do it, Cal. He's going to chunk into the horse. You're keeping track of the death saves for the horse, yeah?
Yeah, which one is that?
Number 16. He's only because he's
Okay.
not around
Yeah,
anyone else.
I can't do anything about that.
Yeah, he's chunking into the horse. He's basically just dug his like his hand is like between its ribs. It just sinks into the horse, grabs like a pound of flesh, pulls it out, and begins to kind of just munch on it. That is going to be just one auto death save. Fail, rather. Sorry, one auto fail death save.
Okay.
All right. That takes us to, I believe that was everybody. Oscar, you're up as you see a zombie just chewing away at the guard that was just killed. In fact, guard's gonna do a quick vault. Damn, dude, another 4. Guards are just not doing well at all. And you know what? Mortis is taking another shot at Kaith. Boom! A firebolt lands right next to you, Kaith, but does not hit you. Now it's Oscar's turn.
Yay. I'm going to... Let's see. They're gonna swarm me. I'm not a fan of swarming. I'm gonna back up. Oh god, this is the worst. Alright, so I'm going to attack. So I'm gonna attack this guy the same one I attacked before again, which was 17, I believe. Is that right? Or was that that was 14?
I believe it was 14, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna attack 14 again with Chill Touch.
Okay, make it happen.
So I dealt 10 to him.
10 hits, 14 you said, right?
Yeah, 14. All right.
As
does he
your
die?
chill touch necrofies it even worse. So you see its already dead flesh turn even deader and brittle.
All right, he didn't die. All right, then I'm gonna run. Like here, and let me just make sure.
Would that be your
All
turn?
right. Yeah.
All right.
I can only use one hand.
Fate, give me a successful wisdom save, please. Oh my god, Fate.
Is there like a range on it?
No, it just says it lasts. Actually, I think this will be the last round. So you are another 60 feet off the table, Fate. One good solid dash action on your next turn would get you back on the battlefield.
Yeah, because he can double dash too.
Correct. All right, so that takes us to Kavul.
Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy. I just want to double check. Goddamn leg.
This is a pretty big fight, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely one of our more dynamic fights for sure.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stand here. Gonna use an action. Turn undead. What are what's the challenge rating?
These zombies are like a less than a 1. They're like a quarter.
If they're half or lower, they die.
If
So
they're
30 feet of
half
me.
or lower, they die. Everything within 30 feet?
Every undead within 30 feet, a half or lower dies.
far?
Wow. Hold on, let me reread this. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Oh, I gotta use this. I gotta make a save though, don't I? Each undead, you can hear, he makes a save.
Yeah, it still
If the
makes a
creature
save, but if they
fails,
fail, they die.
It is
Yeah.
turned for a moment until any damage. A turn creature must spend its turn. Yeah. For action.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot they still have to save.
Starting at 5th level, when they fail, turn undead half level. Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna go on my screen left to right. So 3, 8, 9, 18, 16, and 2. I'll just go in that order, all right? Grabbing my D20. Here we go. Actually, what am I talking about? It's a wisdom
Is
save.
the Lich? Did that work on the Lich too? Is that?
There's nothing in range for that. No liches in range.
Sorry, not Lich. The white. It says lock, and white, and I.
6. I don't think
combined
I think
them
it's beyond
together.
30 feet. Yeah, it's beyond 30 feet.
Just beyond. Damn.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
That would be
5,
sick.
6. Left to right, 6 saves. Here we go.
Target zombies number 3 too.
One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, 6 zombies in total. Okay. So, what's your spell save DC on that?
Let me double check here. 14.
I'm gonna tell you exactly what I just rolled. Wisdom saves. I rolled a 3, a 0, an 8, a 12, a -1, and a 7. All these zombies explode instantly, shattering, and just basically like little corpse bombs. Boom, 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 boom. The debris and guts and like just everything just flies everywhere. Kavul, Cal, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Cal is paralyzed still.
Oh, you automatically fail. Kavul, you fail as well, as you both are covered in just zombie residue. Boom! Everywhere. Your horse covered in zombie shit all over the place.
Okay.
Fucking turn undead. That was insane.
Yep. That's why I was hoping if you didn't move those up, I would have got those other 4 in it as well.
All right. Would that be your turn?
No. Shit. What else do I want to do? It's a bonus action. No, that's an action. My apologies. I did not think that'd go as well as it did. I'm gonna move over here, and then bonus action, I'm gonna move my raven to there.
Okay. Would that be your go?
Yeah.
Keith.
All right. So how close are these 2 fires?
How close are these 2 fires? I mean, they missed you. They just kind of splashed near you.
Is the roof on fire?
No. That roof is thick wood. It's gonna take more than 1 or 2 firebolts to ignite it.
Just want to make sure. I will fire at the Deathlock 1.
Okay, make it happen. Your bow misses just over its shoulder. It returns a glare directly at you. Would that be your turn?
And then I'm gonna lay down.
Smart. As you lay down and take full cover. Azar and Cal.
Azar. Oops. 1 second. Oh, okay. I thought it was needed. Okay, so Azar is going to look here, and you know what? Zombie number 5. Zombie number 5 gets, hopefully, a short bow.
Zombie number 5 does not get a short bow, as Azar is shaking in his boots and fires randomly in a random direction.
And then goes
hauls ass
over there.
away. Absolutely. Give me a death save for the horse, please.
Yep, one
And
second.
can you PM me what the numbers are? I lost track of what his death saves are.
Well, I will tell you in just a second based on whatever this is.
Okay, so Cal.
The horse.
Or Kavul, rather. Yeah, no, that's for the horse. Kavul, you hear breath in the horse as it kind of... and it's kind of like twitching on the ground.
Okay.
I don't know if that's what I needed to roll or...
It is, and you fail as you remain paralyzed.
Damn.
All right. Would that be all your turns?
Unfortunately, there's no enemies around me, so...
I'm going to go
I can't do
ahead
anything.
and say the guards are going to move real quick here as arrows doesn't seem to be working as they begin to take some sort of a defensive stance. At least try to. Okay, Deathlock turn. Kaith is full cover. Okay, yeah, the Deathlock is going to move and fire 2 at Cal with advantage. Oh, no. First of all, the 16, that doesn't hit, does it?
No.
What's your health at? It seems like your health bar is still full.
It looks like it is. Give me 1 second. I'll tell you what it's at. I've been keeping track of it on mine. I'm at 45.
45. Well, one of the grave bolts hits you square in the side of the head. Oh,
Okay.
that wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. For 9 necrotic damage as it smacks you in the side of your skull. You'd react to it, but you're like a statue at the moment. That takes us to the other Deathlock, who will peer out into the grass, and also, they seem to be targeting you, Cal. 2 more, a 24 and an 18.
The 24 hits.
9 necrotic hits you on your back, right between your shoulder blades. It's just whittling you down. Kavul, you see all these shots coming at Cal. And this Deathlock is going to jump back. Mortis, from where he's at. I don't want him to go up there. You know what? He's going to ready in action. All right, cool. So that's what he's going to do. Next up, then, we have all the zombies. Here we go. So obviously these zombies are coming in. Actually, I can move 5 more feet up, as this guy was technically here. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so 1, 2, 3 attacks on 2 guards. Miss. Hit. Hit. Damage. This pack of zombies reaches towards these guards, and they're kind of putting up a little bit of a fight. They're pushing it back. They're hitting it, slashing at these zombies, but they overpower and begin to grab onto a leg and arm and start kind of knocking them down, and they begin to munch on them. They begin to scream. These 4.
Come
Come
on,
on,
lag.
autosave. Yeah, it's not lag, it's an autosave feature. You know what? Fuck it. They're gonna dash. Because why not? They're going for it, man. Okay, those guards, fuck it. I'm gonna give them attacks. Fucking 5 and a 4. I can't roll to save my life for these guards, guys. I'm sorry. As the guards kind of swing, they're slashing into these creatures, but they seem to keep on coming. Mortis is holding. That's it. Moving to Oscar.
Do any of these zombies look like they've taken any arrows or had their arms chopped off? Do any of them look
No.
more damaged?
Yes, actually, this one right here seems to be missing more flesh on its face and arms. I believe there's an arrow sticking out of it as well.
All right, I'm going to go up 25 feet to this and use a green flame blade on this zombie, on zombie 15.
Okay.
All right. With my rapier, come on.
Nice.
All right.
Absolute hit.
Oh, I forgot I have to add that stuff in before I roll now. So let me just add my sneak green flame blade, and I'll just re-roll it, and so it's 7 plus 8, so that's 15 damage.
15 damage.
Yeah.
This creature begins to burn from the inside. Flames erupt from its throat and pops out its eyes as it kind of oozes down and it falls.
Sweet. And the green flame will then pop onto 5. I
Okay.
believe that was 5, right?
Yep. Oh no, that's 15.
The one that was next to. Oh no, I was attacking the one at full health, and the flame was bouncing to attack the other one. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Okay, cool. If it doesn't matter,
I'm
then
just
what do you want
I'm
the
just
bounce
having
to
the.
1
I
or
wanted
15?
I want the flame. So I was attacking the one with higher health, and the flame was bouncing onto the one with lower health. Because that is guaranteed damage. So, and it's for the one that's at lower health, it would take 10 damage. So hopefully also knocking that one down and getting a chance to kill it.
No, it doesn't. It would have killed the other one, but not in this way if you're hitting this one first. So, 1 second. How much damage was the first hit?
The first hit was 15. And the second hit onto the other one is 10.
No, both creatures look pretty screwed up, but they're both standing.
Oh, man. So they weren't that damaged then. Damn it.
Well, the original one that I thought you were attacking first would have died, but not in this case.
I thought they had less hit points than they do. Okay, that's my misunderstanding.
All done?
I will bonus action disengage and back up 5 feet.
Okay, hiding behind the guards. Absolutely. Fate, you're going to charge into battle?
I'm gonna.
As you
I'm
come
back now.
You're back right where you are, 100%. You're able to make an action. Actually, no, because you had to use your bonus action and dash as well. So next turn, you're fully operational.
All right, hey guys, I got money again. I'm back.
You got what? Why were you running away?
Oh, I was poor.
All right, Kavul, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna do some crazy shit. Some shenanigans. Ah, shit, I don't want to spend it, but I'm going to. A mass healing word for the 3 people right by me, including the horse.
Okay.
For 6 health.
The horse gains 6 health, and the the necrosis on its legs begin to kind of show signs of life again.
And then Cal gets 6 as well.
Cal gets 6 as well, absolutely.
Already put it on.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Would that be your turn, Kavul?
No, it will not be. And then, for my action, the Deathlock over there gets a nice, Toll the Dead. So Wisdom save 14.
Absolutely. Wisdom save, Deathlock. And fails.
Okay, it takes 2d12 necrotic. Only 9.
This creature holds its chest and drops to one knee. Still alive, its hand that pulsates glowing blue seems to be fluttering.
Okay, and then I have a question for you. Would the horse count as an ally?
In this case here, you used as a heal, so yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Technically, the horse
That is my turn.
Cal, sorta.
I'll just in regards to my shield because it needs 2 allies. So
I mean,
that's
yeah.
it.
I don't know if the size of the beast matters in your little situation, but we'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, cool. Keith.
Alrighty, I'm gonna again try for that. Stand up first and try for that Deathlock.
As you stand up, a firebolt smacks you in the face.
How?
Only 1 point of fire damage.
My eyelashes are gone.
As Mortis was waiting for you to stand
Maybe
up.
one of them.
All right, what are you doing?
I said I was gonna do the Deathlock 1.
Oh, I must have missed that. I apologize. You absolutely make hit. How do you kill this Deathlock? As it's on its one knee, and its hand is kind of like sparking loss of... How do you kill it?
It's gonna go right through the side of his ribcage.
Absolutely. You spear it through, and it just begins to fall to pieces. Would that be your turn?
I'm gonna lay back down.
Azar Cal.
All right, so Azar is going to move up, and he's going to use Word of Radiance on two of the end.
Ooh.
It's Ward of Radiance.
It's a small
What's that?
AoE. It's a radiant. It's like a.
Oh,
Think of a small holy
that's-
nova.
that's super smart and super good.
I don't know why it's not working though.
If it hits, I believe it's a con.
I think it's a
save?
con save.
I can put mine up for
It's-
you.
it's,
Oh, sorry.
There it is. Oh no, that's.
I'll show description. Sorry, that's what I meant. I was trying to do is this description for you, since it wasn't working for Azar.
Well, it's a DC 13.
DC 13 Constitution saves, right?
Yep, con save.
If I remember correctly, it's a save and suck. So I'm gonna go left to
Yep.
right on my screen. So this one, number 15, is
Ooh,
first.
max damage.
16 makes it. But the other one, not so much, as the Holy Radiance begins to just disintegrate this creature as if it was being atomized all the way across it. And it doesn't even fall to a pile. It just literally disintegrates.
Awesome. Good job, Azar.
That is the end of Azar's turn. Now, Cal.
You mean the end of Azar?
Nope. End of his turn. He's our mascot. He can't die.
I feel like Kaith is more of the mascot.
Kate's the player.
You gonna roll your wisdom save?
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm trying to.
With an 11, does not work, as you are still held in place. Would that be your turn, Cal?
So the question I have is, am I just not able to move, or
You're held. You're paralyzed until you either make a successful check or I stop concentrating on it.
And it was the
Oh.
the one that's hiding that casted it, right?
Correct.
Unfortunate.
Would that be your turn, Cal? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. Oop, I think we may have lost Cal. I'm going to assume he said it was the end of his turn.
No, that thing was being retarded. What I was trying to ask is, am I able to use like my my second wind?
No, you're paralyzed. You have no actions.
Gotcha. That's what I wanted to know. Thank you.
Yeah, incapacity, can't move or speak. You auto fail, strength and dex. Attackers within 5 feet deal criticals. Players have advantage. Blah blah blah. Yeah, you can't do shit. You're technically incapacitated. All right, so shit. I guess it's my turn. Why don't we start with this clusterfuck over here, as these guys are going to pinch and push in, and they're gonna dash right behind all you delicious morsels. Oh yeah, look at that. Zombies doing their work. Okay, so well, zombie number 4 and zombie number 1 can only attack guards. And it would make more sense because they are sort of brain dead, so let's just do that instead. Oh my god, that's a hit. Oh my god, that's a hit. And I guess I'll give them benefit of the doubt. And yeah. So, very similar to all the other guards. These guys are getting ripped to shreds under the weight, bites, and claws in front of you. One of them gets their throat ripped out. The other one, like, the zombie, like, kind of dug its hand inside the side of his belly, kind of under its armor, just kind of starts squeezing and ripping. And it's a pretty gory sight. Zombie number 15 will attack Azar. And as you block with your shield, Azar, you pull it up. This zombie kind of comes vertically with a swipe, and you bring your shield up on the edge of it, and the zombie's hand severs at the wrist and kind of falls at your feet. Yeah, critical miss. So that happened. So that takes care of all those guys. Deathlock. we'll just jump forward again and fire more grave bolts at you, Cal. Pink, as they fly past you, not making any purchase. This is not looking good for the Deathlock as he moves into the brush a wee bit. All right, that is it. Mortis. Kate, did you say you were ducking back down?
Yeah.
The area around Mortis goes black.
Oh, he's hiding again.
Okay, Oscar, you're up.
Okay. I'm just going to. I've attacked 15 and I've attacked 14.
Yes.
Uh,
So 15's hurt, 14's hurt, and 1 is hurt.
and 1 is hurt. Well, I don't like being surrounded. So I'm going to so I'm going to Booming Blade onto 14. So I'll
Okay.
attack. Arcane Jab. Alright.
12 slams into this creature.
I keep forgetting.
Let me roll.
That one.
Save. Huh. Okay.
Alright, if he saves, well, he has Booming Blade on him now. So if he moves, he's going to take damage.
Understood.
And then I'm gonna...
As this creature falls to the ground under your rapier strike, it kind of does a push-up and begins to stand.
I hate you so much. And then I'm going to... I disengage my bonus action. And then I'm going to use my movement. Wait, so... gosh. Oh, it's frozen again. So it's 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet. Alright, and I'm gonna go here.
Alright. Would that be your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got, unfortunately.
Fate, you're on the board!
Fate, go kill thing, please.
All right.
You could ignore the one that I just attacked, though. Or not, actually, forget it. Forget I said anything.
At 25, gonna attack 14.
Absolutely, make it happen. Your rapier slices into this creature.
I don't think I'm gonna have the sneak attack with this.
Nope. That's alright, though. This creature is going to make a
12.
good save right now. Oh my god, 12 piercing. Oh, how do you destroy this creature?
Just I stab through the eye, and I just whip my blade, and it rips its skull off its head.
Thud. Thud as it hits the ground. Would that be your turn, Fate?
Nope. I'm going to move back to here.
He ran further than I ran.
Right there.
Fantastic. Kabul, you're up.
Okay, so now I got a question. With this Deathlock moving in and out of the brush all the time, would it be patting it down a little bit so I can see him?
No. No.
Yeah, it was worth a shot.
That's creative, but no.
Okay, chill touch on him then.
You're actually not at a heightened level like you were before. So the grass
See him.
is... Say what?
I don't have to see him.
You're right, but remember, it's a... Hold on, let me read this again.
Well, technically, he's only 5 feet into the high grass since I mowed down the first 2 squares. A little bit.
A space of the creature within range. The space of the creature within range. Alright, make your roll.
Okay, 15 to hit.
A 15 to hit on this thing absolutely does hit.
Okay, 8 necrotic and his concentration check.
Absolutely. With the 6 breaks concentration. You are able to move again, pal, as your bones and muscles don't feel like stone.
And then bonus action, I'm going to move my spirit weapon right above him,
Absolutely.
and then hit.
Make it happen. Oh my god.
Crit for 14 damage.
How do you kill this creature?
The raven is just gonna take fly up a bit and just dive right down, spearing through his whole body from head to toe.
Nice.
Nice. It literally like just crushes in on itself. It just falls to pieces. Would that be your
That'll
turn?
be my turn.
Cal, Azar.
Okay, so I'll move my character in a moment. Izar is going to move right there. And then he is going to go ahead and cast Word of Radiance again.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Constitution.
snap.
Another max damage. Good on him.
Yeah.
What's the DC? 13. I'm gonna go starting from 6, then 15, then 1. So fail, and pass. For 6, as the flesh is beginning to singe off of the majority of these creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The one over here, number 15, looks like basically it went from zombie to skeleton. It's still standing, but it's practically a skeleton with just some tendons attached. As this holy radiance, this holy fire just kind of just erupts from your body. Would that be Ezra's turn?
Let's see here. Seeing as he's still surrounded. Yeah, unfortunately.
Absolutely. That's Cal's turn now. Now that you have your movement back.
Cal is going to go ahead and move and get onto the horse.
Absolutely. The horse was pretty not happy. Give me an animal handling.
Okay.
Okay.
7.
Don't worry. I'll work my things behind the scenes on that. But go ahead. So
Okay.
you hop on the horse, sure.
Come on, stupid thing. So it's having trouble on my end. Go ahead and move me a full movement. Move me next to zombie 15. In other words.
What's the horse's
Never
movement?
mind, I got it. 60, but I can do. Oh, there we go. I got it now.
60 is right over here where Cal is right now.
60, but if I use the charge or whatever it is, a dash.
Okay.
And then with Cal, I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 whacks at 15. One whack at 15 and one at 1.
Okay, make it happen. 15 first.
I love riding horses. All right, let's see here.
Nice, both hits. So basically, you went over to Applejack and you kind of slap Applejack on the ass, grabbing the saddle. And as the horse takes off, you kind of pulling yourself up at the same time, putting your foot in the stirrup, and then kind of throwing your leg completely over. As the horse whips around the fence line, you take your sword and kind of start whacking away. Slicing at 15 for 13. How do you kill 15?
15. While I'm riding up behind, along the side of him, I just lean over and I do a slash with it. I mean, just a slash straight through the chest or the ribs.
Absolutely. And then the other one took 12 damage as well?
The other one took 12 damage.
Beautiful. As you slash clear through it, you lopped its arm off at the elbow.
Okay. If it's still alive, I'm going to go ahead and mark it.
It is effectively marked. Would that be your turn?
Azar, run. That's his turn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Is this the end of Azar?
Azar is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slam attacks.
Come on, roll bad.
What is Azar's AC?
17.
I'm going to let you know what I rolled in order. You ready? A
No.
13, a 9, a 16, a 6, and a 4.
Oh yeah, Azar.
He's just ducking and
Yeah,
weaving and
dude, using his
blocking.
fucking spear. He's whipping across, using his shield. He's doing work right now. And that's it. Oscar, you're up.
All right. Oscar is going to. My token's not moving. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna go that 30 feet. Oscar's gonna be like, "Good job, Azar. Nice." He's gonna go over 30 feet right here, and he's gonna say, "Cal, the necromancer might try to get away again. We have to, after we clean up these, we have to go and try to get him before it's too late. His darkness won't be able to work with my my drift globe around, and I'm going to green flame blade. Do any of is 6 and 7 hurt in any particular way, or 4?
The only one that looks injured at the moment is 6 and 1.
6 and 1. All right. Well, I'm going to green flame blade on 17, so I get that additional flank. All right. Let me add my flank, and let me add this in just so I won't forget. And boom.
Oh, that
Right.
absolutely hits.
All right, and then I have the sneak attack damage, and I have the green flame blade damage. All right, so and boom, 25 damage.
Oh yeah. Hold on 1 second. Wait, let me read Undead Fort real quick here. 1 second.
Oh yeah, the save has to do with the amount of damage I dealt. I forgot that was a thing.
What I'm trying to think is what I'm trying to figure out if it's damage beyond 0 or the total number that takes you to 0. So just give me 1 second.
Yeah, if you can't figure it out, I would just Google it. That's what I usually do when I can't make up my mind.
No, it literally says damage taken. How do you kill this this zombie?
So with what Oscar was just saying, he was talking pretty quick and hastily. So it's just a quick jab through like the chest, and it like burns, and then the flame hops out of its like where its heart would be onto 6.
6, absolutely. Roll your
And-
green flame damage.
And take off the flank, and 9.
The flesh begins to singe and burn, and now it looks like a charred human being, still standing, ready to chomp into Izar. Would that be your turn?
I'm going to, as a bonus action, dash just to try to get a little bit further so I can try to get to the. Actually, I haven't attacked him yet. I'm gonna. You know what? Another 20 feet. I'm gonna.
That
If he.
wall has to be launched over. It is like up to your head in height. You know what I mean? Like, so it's not like.
Do I make like a check to try to get over
let's
it?
go with athletics or acrobatics to kind of
Okay.
leap yourself over.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You kind of
Alright.
launch yourself over and jump down. So you're
Alright.
right there.
And so a 7 would technically get an attack of opportunity, but he has to make a wisdom saving throw to see if he can attack me.
What's the DC of the wisdom check?
It would be my spell save, so it would be a 15. Let me double check so I don't. It's a 14.
Nope. Unable to attack you as it wants to, but it looks like its mouth is salivating for Azar.
Oh. Forgot about Azar.
Would that be your turn?
I'm already here, so yeah.
All right. Kabul. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. Fate.
Awesome. So, I'm gonna dash. Go right here. get the flank. Number 7.
Send it.
Is 9 or a 10 hit?
A 10 does hit.
I do get sneakies. 19.
Wow, taking chunks away from this thing, you gore a giant hole. It drips like things and innards and liquids just drip from the hole through its belly button that you just stabbed into it. You kind of like, as you kind of stick your blade in, you kind of whipped it a little bit, and things are just slowly starting to pour out of this creature. Really brutal hit.
Actually, Azar might be able to just wipe him out next turn.
And drop him back.
All right, Keith. Kavul. Fucking A, I did it again. Kavul, sorry about that.
I'm gonna move right here. Then gonna guide and bolt Mortis.
He's in magical darkness right now. Even if he's there, you don't know if he's there or not, technically.
If he's not there, I don't have to see him.
What do you mean you don't have to see him? You're shooting into darkness?
Yep. So it'll be a disadvantage, so 15. But yeah, it's just a creature of my choice within range if he's there.
I mean, you're more than welcome to fire into it. Sure, go ahead.
15.
15? Okay, you shoot a guiding bolt. Why don't you roll damage just for shits and grins?
16
you
radiant.
hear radiant bolt slam into something, whether it's ground or a person or a tree. Who knows?
Awesome. That is my turn.
All right.
Actually, sorry. I'm gonna move this guy here.
Okay, fantastic.
Is this Skyrim music?
All right, now it's your turn, Keith.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna. Crap. I don't want to stand up, but I have to stand up. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. Actually,
Okay.
yeah, and then shoot Zombie 7.
You may try. Oh my god, is that a crit?
Ooh.
Yeah, and I get sneak attack too.
You sure do. Oh my god. There's no way I can save from that. You said zombie number 7?
Yeah,
Oh my god, yeah. Just how do you kill it? There's nothing I can do about that.
I'm just gonna use my arrow to take his head off.
Whack! You spear it straight through with your arrow. It just falls lifeless. You shattered its brain. Would that be
And
your turn?
then I'm gonna lay back down.
Lay back down. You got it. All right. Cal Azar. Cal Azar.
Stupid thing. Okay. Word of Radiance.
All right. Constitution going around the world.
Yeah, only 4
I
damage.
just got kicked.
They all save, actually.
Did anyone else just get kicked
Nope.
from the server?
Nope.
Nope,
Just
just
you. All right. Well, that's a bummer for him. Cal is going to move forward. He's going to attack 6, and then he's going to attack 1.
All right. Make it happen.
All right.
13 hits with 11. As you slash through this creature, it falls to the floor and begins to push itself back up.
Which one is that?
You said 6 first.
Yep, 6 first.
And then
Okay.
the other one was number 1. Doing 11 additional slashing. 1 second. Gotta make a save for that. Also takes a gash from you and begins to push itself back up.
Okay, I'm going to re-roll the damage for Zombie 1. Oh, it's still 11 damage. Never mind. I'm marking both of them.
Okay, absolutely. Would that be your turn?
You know what? Since the horse is standing right there, and I can actually do something with the horse, let's make the horse do something. 1 second. I need to actually pull up the riding horse. Okay, so
For now, until you fully bond with this creature, You will need to make a DC 10 animal handling check to take actions with the horse like this.
All right, let's go ahead and do that then.
Until you bond with it, and it might not take that long to bond.
That's fine.
Beautiful. Make it happen.
Okay, so that is 2. Okay, so 2 hoof attacks. Okay, so +5 each. Okay, let's try this here. I'm gonna have to make new things for it.
I'll pull you a sheet after session.
Okay, so that's the first one, which didn't go too well.
9 still hits zombie number 6, I'm guessing?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
1, 2, 20. And it'll be 2 on that one. So 9 and 12, and then...
Yeah, so you're attacking once each per zombie?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do once each per zombie
All right,
again.
roll
And
damage
that's
for both.
2d4 plus 3. All right. Roll 2, 4, 3. All right, the first one is 11 damage.
Okay. Zombie number 6 gets pushed to his ass and does like a sit-up and begins to stand back up.
And 9 damage to the other one.
9 damage. Oh, also stands up with a 19. As you push it down and they just lurch back up.
Okay, that's the end of his turn.
Fantastic. 1, 2, 3 zombie attacks at disadvantage on Azar.
Uh-oh. Bye, Azar.
No, he lived through 8, and now these ones have disadvantage.
A 4 misses. A 14 would have hit if it wasn't disadvantage. A 14 misses, but the 22 with disadvantage does hit.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, which one did the 22?
The one that did the 22 was zombie number 4.
Okay, once I get... Oh, no, I don't get an attack against him.
Wait
He's
a
not marked?
second. He's not marked. He doesn't get disadvantage.
He hit anyway.
Yeah, but his primary roll was a crit.
Oh, okay.
Well, damn.
Only 6.
He still hit either way.
Only 6 bludgeoning, though. As this creature kind of just gashes in towards Azar, catches some flesh. And that's it, guys. So wrap it up here. Oscar.
Oscar's just like, oh, it's gonna get away again. So Oscar's gonna dash up 90 feet. Gonna,
Yeah, that thing's technically 5 feet in the air, so.
yeah, I'll just. And the daylight extends 60 feet past him, so it would encompass the darkness as well.
Sure.
So, do I see him, or is he gone?
So are you commanding your drift globe to daylight?
No, I commanded it before the fight even started. Like right when the fight started. Remember last session? I mean, if we want to retcon it, I'll say the command word now. It don't really matter.
Yeah, just say the command word now, because.
Flash.
Yep. As your drift globe floats up into the air about 10-15 feet or so, attached to that little ropey rope, boom! It emits this bright sunlight. The magical darkness dissipates. You see a lot of high grass. Bless you.
Oh, sorry.
A lot of high grass. So has the fire spread to any of this area?
Oh, yeah.
Like
I've been moving it around.
So like, is there? So it's still on this side. Okay, there's still. God damn, there's so many things.
Is any place in that grass glowing at all?
Oh yeah, he got hit with it. Oh well, he may have gotten hit.
If I hit him, yeah.
Nope. All you see is high grass.
All right, so the coward probably ran again, but guys, he could still be out there. We should be careful. And Oscar is going to. Well, he's already he did his action, so he's just gonna stand there, ready.
All right,
That's
Fate,
turn.
you're up.
I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna attack 4 with a flank.
Absolutely, make it happen. A 9
10,
still hits.
24.
Oh my god, really, dude?
You would
Oh
have to get
yeah.
a 27.
How the fuck do you kill it?
I stab it in its midsection, and then I do like this spinning, twirling uppercut as I jump into the air, and I just pull the sword right to the top of its skull.
Oh my god. Absolutely fancy man here. Getting
And
it
I
in for all the
roll
running he
back a little
did.
bit.
All right, Kavul, you're up. Oh my, where's that towards?
Zombie 6, since I don't see Mortis at all.
You don't even have to roll, man. That's gonna kill it. So how do you
Well, I'm
destroy
gonna
it?
roll for shits and giggles.
Sure, man.
Just to see the numbers.
I just hit it straight in his face and just turn the whole thing into powder as it dissipates.
Oh yeah, dude. It literally, you deleted it. You completely just got rid of it. It's gone. It's not even powder. It's atomized.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Beautiful. And Keith.
All right, I'm gonna stand up and aim at zombie 1.
All right. A 9 does it.
A lot of 9s the last couple of turns.
That's 14. I have a chance to save, and I don't. How do you kill it?
Just gonna hit it right in the center, so it just kind of like poofs apart.
It falls backwards with an arrow stuck in it. It is down for the count. And that is combat, guys.
You ran again.
He did run. Oh.
Why don't we take a 10 since we're long overdue for it, and then we'll do the wrap up for this evening, guys. Take your 10s. Be back at 50.
Coward!
All I gotta say is Cal and Azar. We got this.
Don't forget about Kavul.
Yeah, but you didn't really tank much damage. Or take many hits.
No, I was trying to get up, but everyone was so far away.
Yeah. Cal took, I think I took almost 20 hits. I mean, not all of them were hits. Azar took about 15.
Kavul's gonna offer to heal Cal if you take it.
Cal's actually a fan of Kavul, so he'd probably take it.
Okay. As he will actually reach out, still standing a ways away from you. He doesn't have to touch you for this one. You'll see, from me, I give life, and just actually no, I probably shouldn't do that spell. No, never mind. I'll save that one. Sorry. I was thinking of doing it just for shits and giggles, but if we get into a fight, I might.
I got a
might
heal
be
I'm
worth
going to
it.
do right now. Oops.
Well, I was gonna try life transference.
That's okay. I'm going to do my my second wind.
That was fun.
That was fun, actually.
What about that turn undead?
That one was nice. I tried to see if Azar would happen to have that, but that's not until second level.
Yeah, and he doesn't do the destroying one. You don't get this destruction ability until level 5.
I'm back. Yo, that was crazy. I knew he was gonna run. Knew he was gonna run.
Yeah, I was just. If those 4 zombies didn't move up, I would have got those in turn undead as well.
Yeah, and then just clean sweep towards him. Yeah, that was slightly unfortunate. I'm just glad no one died.
I got close.
Cal, I did forget about one of my new abilities, though.
What's that?
I could have taken damage for you.
Oh, that's fine.
I'm never worried about Cal dying. He has so much health preserving shit.
Yeah.
I'm really upset that he got away.
The issue is, most of the damage against me was magic, which means my armor
Yeah.
did nothing. Or my damage reduction did nothing.
Damn it. If Senra was here, I think we would have got him. I think Senra would have been able to sneak up on him and restrain him. Or at least like with another body, we would have been able to get to him sooner. Damn. Well, protected the town again. I guess now it's left. Apparently, these whites had some like magic shit on them, so like we could check those out. The fact that that dude was just able to magneto my hand is definitely a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with the possibility of if I just lose the finger, I could potentially just automatically die. I have an off switch now. A permanent off switch.
Here, Kabul will take finger off for you.
No, I could instantly die and turn into a lich. Also, guys, you know, it's crazy of me to say this because I never thought I'd ever would, but we might have to head back to my hometown.
You have a hometown?
Yeah, it's here, let me pull up the name because I forget. It's called Hemor. It's the town where my, I guess, ex family, they're sort of the guardians, like the magical guardians of the town. Like, you know how I told you before that like I'm technically noble, but not like I'm not of like royalty blood, but my family are honorary nobles. Well, that when that guy was messing with me in the ring, I saw visions, and I mean they could just be fake whatever's to like try to throw me off, but I saw my dad in one of the visions, and like he he had he looked like a vampire. Just he looked like a vampire, and I don't remember nothing of. The family is supposed to be mostly elves. I ain't heard anything about vampires, but I mean, I didn't hear much to be honest because they didn't really talk to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, um, my dad might be one of the bad guys. Though I don't really know if there's much we could do about it because he's really strong.
Well, you see, if you kill him, kidding, don't worry.
The the thought of me killing my dad. You know, I don't particularly like my dad, but the thought of killing him is never crossed my mind. Jesus. This ring, I have to find out how to control it or I'm gonna die.
Okay, I got the claymore. Got my mount, and I need the pose.
Oh, you're checking out your. Didn't you send us a picture of it already?
I didn't actually buy that one yet, though.
Ah, I see.
So
Yeah,
I'm
after
reworking it
seeing
right now because for this one I'm gonna need a mounted version as well as a grounded version. So
I mean, you could just choose the unmounted version, and when you're mounted, you could just use the horse token like you've been doing.
I could, but that's no fun.
I guess you're right. Yeah, after seeing everyone else was making them, I was like, I can't be the only scrub out here without one. Like, everyone else looking all fly, and I have a picture. I mean, I like the picture, but yeah, I think it came out pretty decent. Pretty nice. I like the
Yeah, I've had
pose.
this one for a while, so.
Yeah, no, yours looks sick.
I've got
Did you
one
ma-
of an awesome dwarf.
Oh yeah, you mentioned like if you died, you already have a token ready.
Yeah, it's
So
just
like,
not colored.
yeah. Though, like I said before, I don't picture Cal dying anytime soon.
I don't either. It'd be hard for Cal to die.
I picture
Yeah.
Cal dying.
Well, I hear
How about
everybody
you?
is Fate there too.
Yep, I'm here.
Well, shit. Since you guys are all here, you want to just cut the break 2 minutes short? Just get going here.
Was it good?
Sure.
With
What was the recording still going during that time?
the whole time.
Oh, okay, so they heard Oscar's talk with Cal. So cool.
Yeah, I didn't hear it because I was in the bathroom, but I can always review it tomorrow. Nevertheless, all right. So, having struck down the final zombie under Kate's arrow, with the field burning, smoke billowing up into the sky, the fires continue to spread, and over the course of time, erupt into more and more and more. I'm just deleting the fire tokens here because they're lagging everything, and I'm just gonna kill it. So, the remnant bodies of some of the guardsmen at your feet. The last bit of the guards come up to you guys. Oh my god! You guys are incredible! You guys are you saved us! With a lot of excitement in their voices. Old, young, female. There only seems to be maybe around 10 left. But they are shouting praises at you and look to you, and they're just thrilled to have you here.
Well, there's still threats hiding. Who am I kidding? He probably just bolted as soon as the advantage wasn't on his side anymore. We should gather up your friends' bodies and put them through proper rites so that they can't be used like this again.
Hold that order. As an old man with a cane, who looks a lot like on the picture, comes out, and you instantly recognize as Edgar. These young poor souls succumb to potential infection. We're gonna need to burn their bodies. It's an unfortunate truth, but with these undead around, you can never be too careful.
Burning is a worthwhile burial.
I agree. Please, as he turns to the guards, gather up all the undead and pile them high.
Kavul would
We
probably
should-
be already gathering up stuff.
Because of the
Yeah.
limited stuff, we should save what armor and weapons we can.
Yeah, let's check out the stuff those three whites had too. Or were there four of them?
There was three
Three.
whites and together. Two of them were magic related. And here, I have an actual token for Edgar, so why don't I just pop it down for whatever reasons.
Sugoi, Mr.
So-
Edgar, Sugoi.
Only two longswords. The zombies were weaponless, and the whites only had robes and a staff. And the staff is nothing more than like a gnarled branch. Nothing really magical about it, but the white did have 2 long swords and a longbow.
Didn't was it the necromancer, or was it one of the whites that had, like, you said something about like an armor, like a leather?
Oh, it's like a studded leather, but he got blasted pretty badly.
Damn. So it wasn't magic then, if it got damage from that too. So, so 2 long swords. Are they any special, or they're just long swords?
You're welcome to make an Arcana check.
Sure. Should I make one for each?
Nope. They generally look normal to you. Nothing fancy. There's a little bit of artwork on it, but it seems to be long since faded and kind of rusted. Looks like almost like somebody pulled these swords out from some water.
grave.
Maybe it's been in the water or in the grave for a bit. It seems to have a decent amount of decomposition on them.
Can I search for my arrows?
Yes. How many arrows did you fire?
I believe it was 9.
You fired
If I can math right.
9 altogether. Why don't you roll me a d10? -3. You find 5. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. D10, no, -3. Sorry, you find 2. All right. Stand back, please. As Edgar begins to chant and he begins to move his hands around with his cane in hand, the tip of the cane begins to glow a fiery hue as he summons a pit of fire underneath this pile of bodies, and they begin to engulf, and they start to crackle and pop. Please, may the god of Helm guide our fallen heroes to much brighter lands, and may their souls sleep eternally. Thank you for your patronage and sacrifice.
Kavul would also do a prayer to the Raven Queen in Primordial.
Sure, absolutely. What's Oscar doing?
Oscar is for a moment gonna take off the glove and look at the ring and see if he can like feel anything different, and like see if he can sort of like, because that guy's obviously connected to it some way, see if like he can feel that guy, or feel any, or like see any more of those like flashes, to see if it can reveal any information about the guy, his dad, or the ring itself.
Nothing seems to be triggering any kind of effects on the ring at the moment.
Okay. And how's my finger look?
Hurt, beaten, battered, bruised, somewhat necrotic, as in pieces of bone, like on the tip, and your nail is beginning to. Looks like if you give your nail a good little tug, it'll probably rip out.
No, I want to do that. I'll put the glove back on and be like, I need holy water or some sort of blessing stuff, and I need to research Mr. Edgar. There's much to be done.
Absolutely. As you approach Edgar, what's Cal doing?
Cal is a little bit shocked at the look of the guy's finger and wondering if he should just remove the hand. Because obviously it's turning him more and more undead, and he's saying this out loud to Oscar.
If I cut off the finger, I might, or just remove the ring, I might just die.
Okay, well, it looks like it's killing you as it is right now.
Oh, steady your hand, sir. Let me take a look at this. Edgar goes up or Edgar kind of approaches Oscar, kind of pulls your hand. He kind of pulls the glove off to reveal it. Oh, ooh. Cursed indeed. This emblem on the side. Where did you get this ring?
It's the one I showed you before. The one that Wine sold me.
Oh, it didn't have as many appendages last time. Has it changed shape since then?
About a week ago, it just changed, and the effects are worse now. I think I have an idea in mind for some way to mitigate the effect due to the principle of energy. But I need time. Other than that, the only things I've seen that can help mitigate the effects is holy water, or if there's some other blessing, maybe it can help it. But yeah, I needed that's part of the thing I was saying. I need to time to do some research, and I have some things in mind that I wanted to talk to you about later as well.
Well, I don't think this ring is going to kill you if you're removed, but it seems to not want to let go. Almost as if it wants you. Almost as if it's chosen you for a specific purpose.
The first time I've been chosen for something is this, huh?
Oh, interesting. Besides, this ring, it looks like it's made of pure bone. He's referencing the appendages that come out of the silver inlay. And he's correct. It does have a bone-like quality to it. That's the part that's digging into your flesh and kind of fusing itself. Oh. Bring that closer. And he pulls it in closer. He kind of looks at it even more. This... I wonder if this... Oh, coming... We had a meeting earlier. You all should really hear what he has to say. We've had an emissary from Milidar. Apparently, according to their scouts and their intelligence, they're being attacked by Count Corrigan's forces.
Oh, shit!
You recognize that name.
Yeah. So Oscar, like, scratches the back of his head, and he's like, remember how I told you that I had a dad that, wait, you already remember how I told you I was part of the Vale of Ressa family, and my dad didn't really, like that I wasn't magically inclined, and he locked me away.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, my dad is Corrigan.
I remember. Having just found out that ring you wear was once his.
Oh, no, wait. So, is that why it showed me a vision of him?
Whatever links you have with that ring directly, I would not know, nor would I dare to try to see. But something connects you both. Clearly, it might be blood.
More issues with this bloodline. Great. Can't live up to it, and now might make it so I can't live.
So, Fate and Kaith, I mean, you're within earshot of this conversation. Where's Kaith's head at? Let's start with you, Kaith.
I handed you back your bag of holding, by the way.
Yeah, I was going to ask for that. Especially after hearing this, I'm going to kind of just back away from him and be a little even more leery about being around him, especially alone, considering he's a spawn of the evil guy that was trying to kill us.
That's a different guy, actually. My dad's a different, probably evil guy.
Well, she's gonna take it as him, the guy wanting that ring, and you having that ring, and she's gonna try to put two and two together. Her thing is, you know, an evil guy is after you, so she doesn't want to be anywhere around that.
Okay, then evil guy is after all of us.
But he didn't try to steal anybody else.
No, I agree. We all share similar fates within these walls. And escape. There's really nowhere else to go. We are all in this together. Fate, what do you chime in with?
I think so. Where are we headed now, Oscar?
Well, now that there's more questions involved, and that my dad might be the answer to said questions, if my dad was able to survive having this ring, and if it is true that my dad's joined up with the bad guys, and if that vision that I saw of him pale with fangs is also true, as I was saying earlier, I hate to admit it, but it might be either time for old me to take a visit to my old hometown, or we can head to that other town to try to help them. But first things first, we all need a chance to bunker down and really get shit together. We've been through a lot, and I think we all deserve some time to recoup, further our plans. You guys still need to reach out to your bosses or whatever, so we could try to figure out that too. But it's just we've been running around to and fro, and I think we need to take a step back and
Kavul, you actually enter
work
this
it out.
conversation as well. As the bodies are burning in the distance there, you are partaking in and listening in. What's Kavul's head at right here?
Gavul is just kind of listening quietly, just trying to figure out what the Raven Queen has planned for him.
Roll a religion check for me.
Ooh.
Okay, thank you. All right, fantastic. Well, after this past battle, we've suffered many casualties. But, in fairness, yes, definitely a peaceful rest would be needed. Come, allow my wife to fix us up some dinner.
Dinner. Sounds great.
Yes, I will have an extra guest with us tonight. Kilman will join us. He's the emissary I was telling you about. He gives us grave news from the east. Across the Brain Forest and into the Whitestone Mountains. Corrigan's forces siege as we speak. Those walls are like iron. They will absolutely hold. For how long, we do not know. The dwarves ask for our help.
Dwarves, huh?
The dwarves deserve our help.
It'd be really nice to get some good blacksmiths on our side.
I fear that your departure, if you choose to go, I cannot ask you to do so. But understand that we all share the same question, the same problem, the same fate. We need to get as much together as possible. But with you guys potentially gone, our numbers are very, very few. down to mere 10 or so. Sir,
What's the fastest ship you have available to you in the town right now?
well, nothing military grade. As far as I can tell. Only one ship. Probably the ship you came on. We're but a fishing community.
Though the bad guys seem to have it out for us. If we make it known that we're leaving and where we're going, that could steer them away from this town. Oh wait, I think, and Oscar pulls out a book. The Earth Elemental book. Mr. Edgar, I think we both know of a potential way to get some guardians for the town.
Oh, let me see that.
And he hands him the book. I was gonna use it later to see if there are any spells in there that I can try to scrap together with this project I'm thinking about, but for now, we should probably put this ahead of that.
In order for me to use this book and conjure what is represented here, I'm gonna need some material. Oh my. Some of these can only be found in the Whitestone Mountains.
Isn't that near Wimore?
Out of character? Yeah, Miladar's there, but the Whitestone Mountains are much bigger than the city.
If we head there, we could try to send someone back with the materials so that you could work on that while we're gone.
Cal, your 2 cents?
My 2 cents is, do you think you can get a boat to send word to the Holy Empire? They might be able to bring help for you.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And I make mention of the area or the port or whatever where the Holy Knight Doran sent us from.
Holy Night Durham. Oh, you're talking about all the way up north.
Well, wherever
from
it is that we were sent here from.
The port of Ammonin, or Ammonin. I gotta reread it here, but yeah, I know.
Where's the port I set sail from?
The same port, the exact same port.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like 6, 7, 8 days up north. As the crow flies, on ship. I mean, depending on air, wind currents and possible piracy or any other kind of doodads. But Edgar would reply back, very similar to Fate's previous question. I don't know, or the fastest ship we have is probably the one you came in on, and that's only a single mast. Our ships here are... I mean, granted, we've been getting traders more frequently than we usually do. I hear Brecca is kind of out of commission temporarily. Apparently they're dealing with some issues north with the Tomb Kings. Yes. Apparently, Kilman brings word of that as well. There's a dome of sand around Brecca. No one can go in or out. That's even if you make it past the fiery trees. To the north, the Brain Forest burns. It's been burning for days and doesn't seem to let up. As he points into the distance, and just out of your vision, you could see black smoke coming from the forest line.
Don't want to go there. Hey, Cal. If we could find a way to get one person to your commanders or whatever, we do have a way to communicate if that way, he looks. Oscar looks down towards Kaith. Those stones that Kaith got from the nice old circus man. If someone is able to deliver one of those, you'll be able to directly talk to whoever has the other.
You have sending stones?
Well, she does.
Madam Halfling, may I please see them?
I'm going to oh, sorry. I'm going to like reach into the bag of holding and like feel around for a few seconds before pulling one out and doing the same till I find the other.
Edgar responds, "Oh, quite an accomplished adventurer with all that magic you have stored up there."
Yep, real magic lover, this one.
They're magic?
The bag you
Most
stick
of the
your
things
hand
you
in is
have.
magical. The
I know
sending
that.
stones are magical.
The rope is magical.
Well, he doesn't see the rope. Everything else is inside the bag.
Well, no, Oscar's saying that to Kate. The rope is magical. The pot is magical.
None
The
of them
gloves
hurt
are
anybody.
magical.
The pot? What pot?
My quiver.
It's best you don't.
You have
It's
a
best-
magical quiver?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
May I see it?
I mean, I wouldn't suggest putting anything in it.
Why do you give such a warning? What do you have?
She's gonna show him the magical quiver.
He looks at it and kind of sees a crest on the side of it. And he begins to chuckle. I remember making this. Wow. It was like 15, 20 years ago. Interesting you've come across it. Where did you get this? It was in my living room.
In wine shop?
Oh, perhaps the wife sold it. She's always surprising me. Tells me to get rid of a whole bunch of old dusty items.
You have a bunch of old dusty magic items.
Oh, that's not here nor there. Nevertheless, this was once my finest work. Treat it well. And don't put your hand in it.
Yeah, I lost a few arrows.
Nevertheless, may all those magic items suit you well. Use them intelligently. They may save your life. As well as, and he puts his hand up, and a blast of fire hits you in your chest. And you feel the scar on your chest vibrant yet again.
I'm not gonna be like, I don't know if it was painful to me. 1 second.
You could do a con save if you're looking for pain.
All right, yeah. So it was a mild pain. I wouldn't say like it was debilitating, like keel over pain, but definitely like a shock that she
Like
felt
a
when this
stub a
happened.
toe type of deal.
All right, team. What is the plan?
Eat, drink, brush the horse,
Take a
Loot the-
rest.
loot the
Study.
couple bodies of the undead things that had items, like the one that had 2 swords.
That's all there was. It's just 2 swords out of all of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
okay.
were 2 long swords that at first glance Oscar couldn't tell if they were magical or not. They got some rust and they look kind of old. There might be more to them. We still have them, so we can keep looking at them or show
Well,
it
that one
to
hurt.
what's his face. It hurt?
Okay. Yeah, I was stabbed with it.
Oh damn. But yeah, couldn't hurt to check out further.
Oh, come with me. Let's settle down for a good supper meal. We could discuss plans in the future. Come get a full tummy. Edgar begins to walk further into town as an old man would with a cane. I assume you all follow suit?
Yep.
Definitely.
All right. You make your way to Edgar's home. Opening the front door and letting you all in. The normal, and you all have been here before. Actually, I don't think Fate's been here before, but you walk in and the home is kind of like his shop is at the same time. There's a sign out front that says Edgar's Pottery. You know, he could tell he had a retirement plan before the town got sieged, and now he's sort of in control of something in this location. His wife greets you all, kind of shaken up a little bit. Honey,
Well,
what happened? It's Senra.
Thanos.
It's Senra. She pulled a knife on us.
Who's Senra?
In this case here, the purple demon baby did not take Senra because she wasn't here. So, eat it.
I already saw that one coming.
I can't explain
What
it.
do you mean?
She pulled a knife on us.
The hell?
She said she was gonna kill us.
What? Oh my god. See, I told you guys they're going fucking crazy. They attacked me. Now they're threatening Mr. Edgar's wife. What the hell? They
What do you
weren't- and
mean
they weren't-
there? That's one person.
I use non-male or female pronouns for Senra because it's easier.
She's a crazy elf thing.
God.
Gavul will ask Cal, which one is Senra?
The big angry one.
Crazy lady.
Crazy lady.
And she wasn't even there during the fight.
Where did she go?
Probably terrorizing an orphanage or something.
Honey, if what you say is true, we might have to take her in. No one threatens my family. And that's where we're going to end our session tonight, guys.
With everybody gathering to arrest Senra.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
want
but I
to
was
note,
looking forward to dinner.
Gavul is not used to being in a town at all.
All
Well,
right.
town is just like the outside, except you don't eat the random animals walking around.
Or the people.
All right, guys.
He
There-
just kind of looks. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I was going to say, there's if you're going to RP, go ahead. Do your thing.
No, you go ahead. I'll do it. I'll do some RP after.
All right. So, a lot of lore drops, guys, tonight. Things just got kind of deep as Chapter 3 was officially started today. Where it goes, no one knows. Nevertheless, big combat, guys. Big fucking combat. I know it took a long time.
Tiring.
It was kind of designed to do that.
Oh.
I'll tell you what. I think it would have turned out way differently if it wasn't for the high grass. Yeah, man. I think that high grass saved your life.
Is that a... Yes!
Oh yeah, 100%. Those zombies would have clearly made it across the field in 2 turns. It took me like 6 turns to do it.
Yeah, I did it, guys. Yay.
Absolutely.
We did it, guys.
So yeah, guys, well done. Good work on that one. By far, I think the the turn undead was kind of magical. Yeah, I feel.
Just a slight bit of magic.
Yeah, that was. I didn't expect all those zombies to literally
Oh.
blow up.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to taunt you at those running away, because I would have been able to get those 4 other ones in it if you didn't move them.
Nevertheless, dudes, I'm gonna get out of here because I am fucking so goddamn tired today.
Now the big
Yeah.
question.
How much experience? You'll find out next week. As
Damn it.
You need to do a long rest before you level up anyway. So,
Oh, it's fine. Next level, I don't actually get anything good.
So
So,
I will say this: prep for a level up next session. As soon as your long rest take effect. So yeah, so most likely you will absolutely level up next session. That being said, a couple things I want to say real quick, guys. In long combat situations, try to plan your shit out ahead of time. In general, and I'm actually going to make this announcement to the other tables too because I forgot to mention it. Just for the sake of time and efficiencies. You know what I mean? Kind of know what you want to do ahead of time if you could be so kind, please.
Yeah, sorry, I did that a couple times. I was just getting jumbled up.
I'm not
My
calling
bad
anyone in
on that.
particular. Everyone's guilty of it at some point. Just just keep in mind, the other people at the table. That's all. And I'm guilty of it too.